Moore will get the start tonight for Sioux Falls, the all-time winningest pitcher in American Association history. And Ben, a former Goldeye, by the way, a right-hander, 6 feet, 195. He's originally from St. Croix, Wisconsin, 32 years old, now makes his home in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Moore will work his 18th start of the year. He has 3 complete games and 1 complete game shutout. He is 8-5 on the year with a 4.07 ERA, 120 hits in 112 2/3 innings, 51 earned runs, 14 walks, 99 strikeouts. That strikeout-to-walk ratio is incredible. 99 strikeouts and only 14 walks this year for Ben Moore. And Ben Moore is not, of course, an easy pitcher to pick up and read. He doesn't throw very hard, but he does deceive you, hence why he's leading the American Association in strikeouts again. He has allowed 9 homers and the opposition batting .269 against him. One category that he leads that might be considered dubious, the Sioux Falls Canaries in, and that is 9 wild pitches. The man that will throw out the first pitch tonight of the baseball game will be left-hander Edgar Osuna for Winnipeg. He's 6'1", 185, 25 years old from Mazatlan, Mexico. And for Edgar, he will make start number 6 on the year. He's 3-2 with a 3.03 ERA, 19 hits in 29 2/3 innings, 10 earned runs, 14 walks a little high, 26 strikeouts, a couple of homers allowed. The opposition batting .178 against them. So Ben Moore, a right-hander tonight for Sioux Falls. Edgar Osuna, a lefty tonight for Winnipeg. We'll take our final time out of the Winnipeg Insurance pregame show ride to the ballpark. When we come back, we'll have a look at the morning line, tell you about the standings, how things shake down, and who is playing whom as everybody starts a new series, with the exception of some teams down in Texas. I'll tell you why after these. TSN 1290.
She sang with poise and grace beyond her years.
And the fire continued to burn throughout the night.
Our 18-year championship drought is over, Winnipeg baseball fans.
With the best local, national, and international coverage, the Winnipeg Free Press is there for you. With an unrivaled art section and the best coverage in sports, because you care about what's happening in our city. The Winnipeg Free Press. Call 204-697-7001 to subscribe today.
We keep old files because they're out of sight and out of mind, or because we think we have to. But someday, those old files could bite us if they get in the wrong hands. Isn't it time you let bygones be bygones? Have Protect Document Destruction's mobile service professionally shred your files wherever they are to rid yourself of those ticking time bombs. Protect Document Destruction, 975-0505, a division of Johnson Waste Management.
This is about your debt rescue. It's about climbing free of creditors and saving for the future. It's about someone reaching out to you, helping you regain your financial foothold with credit proposals and other options. And it's about changing the way you save and spend so your debt worries are far behind you. It's about your debt rescue with L.C. Taylor, Trustees in Bankruptcy. Your way forward at lctaylor.com.
When you finally decide on the perfect paint color, the last thing you want is someone inexperienced painting in your house. Trust the experts. Trust Cachet Painting. For over 28 years, they've perfected their craft right here in Winnipeg. No job is too small or big. Interior or exterior. Primers, sealers, and finishes. Even stucco coating and painting. Cachet Painting excels at it all. Call 204-297-9000 now. Cachet Painting, a sign of superior quality.
You're listening to the pregame show with Paul Edmonds on your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Final segment of the Winnipeg Insurance pregame show right at the ballpark here tonight. You can call them at 204-889-2870 or compare a quote, WinnipegInsuranceBrokers.com. As the Goldeyes play the Sioux Falls Canaries for the final time here in Winnipeg this weekend. Game 77. The Goldeyes are 40-36, and as I said off the top, their playoff chances are questionable. but they've taken a couple of strides toward leaping into the postseason with a few wins here at home of late. 4 straight. And, of course, the Goldeyes have had a sparkling record in the last couple of weeks here at home, which has improved them to 21-16 overall, 5 games above 500. And they are still mathematically alive, and they are still in a position where they could leapfrog somebody and into a playoff spot. There's still a lot of games to go, including tonight, 24. So we'll see what happens. Let's have a look at where they sit, specifically in the morning line, brought to you by Assiniboia Downs. For exciting horse racing, gaming, and dining, do the Downs. Free admission, free parking every day. Go to asdowns.com for more information this summer. Do the Downs. And, of course, the Downs has live racing Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, right through until the end of September. Well, in the North Division, based on a Winnipeg win and a Fargo loss last night, and Fargo got blitzed last night, 16-0. It was the largest margin of victory for the St. Paul Saints in their history last night, and they beat Fargo to salvage a game in that series 16-0. And as a result, the Goldeyes pick up a game on Fargo in the North. Winnipeg 7.5 games back, and they do have a game in hand. Fargo is playing game 78 tonight. They're 48-29, and the Goldeyes playing game number 77. They're 40-36. Winnipeg, as I mentioned, 7.5 in arrears of their Red Hawks. And then St. Paul's 2 games back of the Goldeyes and 9.5 back of Fargo. And the Goldeyes do have a lead, considerable lead on Sioux Falls. It is 8.5 games on Sioux Falls for second. Sioux Falls is 16 back of the Fargo Red Hawks for the division lead. In the Central, Wichita with the best record in the league at 53-25. Well, they are playing almost 68% of the time that they play, they win. They've won 8 straight games. They have a 6.5 game lead on Gary, who are 46-31. 12-game lead on Lincoln, and then Kansas City 21 back, Sioux City 24.5 back after 3 straight losses. In the South, Laredo has kind of risen to the top again, 2 straight wins. By the way, the news today was that Justin Garcia, Goldeyes' right-handed starter, and then had appeared in relief the last couple of appearances for him as a Goldeye, traded to Laredo today for cash considerations. Laredo leading the South by 1.5 games on Grand Prairie. Grand Prairie at 41-36. And then Amarillo, they've dumped 6 in a row. They've fallen 2 games out in the South at 40-36. Your division leaders, Fargo in the North by 7.5 on Winnipeg. Wichita in the Central by 6.5 on Gary. And Laredo in the South by 1.5 on Grand Prairie and 2 on Amarillo. In the wild card, the Gary Social Railcats have a 5.5 game lead on the Goldeyes. The Goldeyes do have a game in hand, and of course are looking for some help on the out-of-town scoreboard, specifically over the next 6 or so games, where Gary is in Lincoln to start a series tonight, and then they move on to Wichita after that. Tonight, we mentioned a couple of Texas teams are playing a doubleheader again to make up for a series that was completely wiped out by rain. It's Amarillo at El Paso tonight, and they have games at 5:30 and then 8:05 Central. Fargo's at Kansas City tonight, Gary at Lincoln. You also have Sioux City at St. Paul, Wichita at New Jersey. That's been postponed tonight. They'll make it up as a doubleheader starting at 3 Central tomorrow because of inclement weather in the New Jersey, New York area. Grand Prairie at Laredo. We'll keep our eye on all of those games that are being played tonight and will be played on the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard. Well, the Goldeyes will wear their white tops and white pants again tonight, and Sioux Falls in a black top and a gray pant here this evening. Goldeyes just need to keep it going. Can they afford a loss? Probably one. But right now, when you've won 4 in a row at home, 3 straight on the homestand, why start now? And we'll see what happens if they can pick up a little bit more ground on the North and the wild card if they can grab another victory. It won't be easy tonight. Ben Moore on the hill for Sioux Falls. Edgar Osuna countering for Winnipeg here this evening. Team will make their way out onto the field. We'll step aside for the anthems. When we come back, starting lineups and first pitch. It's coming up next from downtown Winnipeg on TSN 1290.
Support your own. The Goldeyes and Fort Garry Brewing. Located right here in Winnipeg, Fort Garry Brewing is Manitoba's #1 brewery, crafting a full spectrum of delicious beers and ales, including the award-winning Fort Garry Dark, fan favorite Fort Garry Pale, and team-inspired Angry Fish Pilsner. All are available at Shaw Park. So cheer on the home team. Fort Garry Brewing, Manitoba made, Manitoba's own.
Ken Plain for Avalon. Do you have cracked basement walls, seepage problems, uneven floors, or sticking doors? Avalon is Western Canada's oldest and largest foundation repair company. Because Avalon repairs more basements than any other company, you shouldn't even think about having your basement repaired without talking to Avalon first. Call the people you can trust at 783-2500.
Swung on high, and deep it goes to left. Way back. Gone!
Get your Goldeyes tickets before they're gone and catch the Goldeyes live at beautiful Shaw Park. Tickets for individual games, group outings, and Sky Suites are on sale now. Come celebrate with us.
Oh, my! In downtown!
To learn more about the Goldeyes' exciting promotional schedule for the Goldeyes 20th season, visit goldeyes.com.
If you love East Indian food and want to introduce your friends to it, bring them to the Clay Oven. They have the best butter chicken in town. Plus, the new Hakka menu features Indian Chinese fusion. First-timers will love exploring the flavors of our tally platters. Another fresh batch of naan bread is coming out of the oven right now. The Clay Oven, with 3 locations, including the brand new restaurant, open year-round in the ballpark. Reserve your dinner party or game day seat on the patio at clayoven.ca.
Got all your bases covered? With Manitoba Blue Cross, you do. They provide peace of mind for you and your family, no matter what the situation. Planning on taking a little family trip? Make sure to get travel coverage from Blue Cross. Looking for more benefits for your employees? Look no further than Blue Cross. They also handle individual life insurance. It's a real triple play.
Contact your insurance broker or visit nb.bluecross.ca.
Manitoba Blue Cross, color of caring.
Hey, what's up? It's me, your manly pickup truck. We've had some fun times, you and me, huh? Hauling things, carrying things, trucking things. Okay, so they're the same thing, but that's what I'm here for. Am I right, my brother? Hoorah! Anyway, no big deal. But if you have a sec, I could really use a little me time with Mr. Lube. It's like a day spa. The kind of spa where you bench press things, manly things. Yeah.
Get top-to-bottom maintenance from Mr. Lube and take good care.
TSN 1290, CFRW Winnipeg. All sports.
Step up and set the tone.
All the time. A division of Bell Media. This is Winnipeg Goldeyes Baseball on your home of the Goldeyes. TSN 1290, TSN1290.ca.
When the Goldeyes need a win, they call on Beverly. Beverly Wynn to sing the Star-Spangled Banner and O Canada here tonight. We welcome you to downtown Winnipeg. My name is Paul Edmonds. Alex Albany is our producer and operator back in our studios in South Winnipeg. Brendan McGranahan helping us out on site. Goldeyes are 40-36, 3 straight wins on this homestand. Sioux Falls at 32-45. Goldeyes 7.5 back of Fargo with 25 games to go in the North Division race, and 5.5 back of the Gary South Shore Railcats. They have a game in hand on both the two teams they're trying to chase. Let's have a look at the starting lineups. They're brought to you by Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Fans, when you visit the Sky Suite level at Shaw Park here, make sure to stop and relax in one of the 3 Lazy Boy comfort zones. Each Lazy Boy comfort zone is fully furnished with the latest Lazy Boy sofas, love seats, coffee tables, and their world-famous recliners. Winnipeg Goldeyes would like to thank Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, located at 1425 Ellis, for their support. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, live life comfortably. Edgar Osuna will get the start for the Goldeyes. He'll face a Sioux Falls lineup that looks like this. Nick Van Stratton to lead it off. He's out in right. Corey Morales bats second. He's the shortstop. Marcos Rodriguez at first, hitting third. Reggie Abercrombie is back. He's at center batting cleanup. Tim Pahuta is the DH batting fifth. Jared Clark is at third batting sixth. Bottom three for Steve Shirley. Left fielder J.P. Ramirez hitting seventh. Catcher Kevin Doltz is batting eighth, and Stephen King will bat ninth and play at second. That lineup again for the 32 and 45 Canaries: Van Stratton, Morales, Rodriguez, Abercrombie, Pahuta, the DH, Clark, Ramirez, Doltz, and King. Here we go. Settle in as Van Stratton steps in from the right-hand side, and here comes Edgar Osuna's first offering tonight, and it's right down the middle for a strike, and we're underway at 7:06. 6 minutes after 7 o'clock, and it's strike one to Nick Van Stratton. Our opening pitch tonight brought to you by the Greenwood Inn and Suites. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and fell back to the screen. It's 0-2. Make the Greenwood Inn and Suites your home base for all your accommodation, dining, and meeting needs in Winnipeg. Call toll-free today, 888-233-6730. Edgar Osuna working from the stretch. And the kick. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. Oh, boy. 3 straight change-ups. How about that? Tripled up with the change-ups, and he got Van Stratton swinging. And 3 pitches in, we have our first strikeout of the night, our first out of the night. That first strikeout brought to you by Manitoba Hydro. Manitoba Hydro reminds you to be safe around electricity. Folks, 1 strike, and you're out. Here's Corey Morales. Stands in from the right-hand side. First pitch is a little bit high, ball 1. Our home plate umpire tonight is Steve Linton. He calls the balls and strikes. Sean Hicks is over at first. Joe Stegner is at third. We have the same crew carry over from the Sioux City now to the Sioux Falls series. Pitch is swung on, popped up, right field. Coming in, Lentini toward the line, calling off Mesquite, making the catch, and then Lentini flips it to the second baseman, Mesquite. Into the infield it comes, and around the horn it goes, 2 away. And here's Marco Rodriguez. Defensively for the Goldeyes tonight, Luis Allen, the other half of the battery. Casey Arthur at first. Kevin Mesquite is at second. Josh Mazzola at short. Amos Ramon at third. Then Ryan Skoma, Tyler Graham, and Phelan Lentini left to right in the outfield. Ray is the DH tonight. So Ray Sadler, the designated hitter. First pitch here to Rodriguez is right down the chute for a strike. Again for the Goldeyes, Allen is doing the catching. Arthur over at first. Mesquite at second. Mazzola at short. Ramon at third. Skoma, Graham, Lentini left to right in the outfield. Pitch is swung on and fouled away left side by Marcos Rodriguez. And the count 0-2. Not a bad night here tonight. I mean, not great. Let's put it that way. It's supposed to warm up as the weekend goes along here. 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on and fouled away. And we do it again. Rodriguez hitting .321. 5 homers, 37 driven in. And the 0-2 pitch from Osuna. Swung on and fouled back again. Still 0-2. Our crowd will be a little light here tonight. It will be probably in around the 4,000 mark. A non-mini pack night. A lot of home games of late. And generally speaking, the weather has been grim. Overcast again tonight. Lights are on. The pitch is just inside, 1-2. Again, it's supposed to get better tomorrow and be really nice for Sunday. The finale of this homestand. 1-2 pitch. Swung on, lined right back up the middle for a base hit. Fastball there that caught a little bit too much of the plate. 2-out single for Marcos Rodriguez, and here's Reggie Abercrombie.
The center fielder number 1, Reggie Abercrombie.
And Reggie Abercrombie will step in from the right side. Obviously played down in Mexico and then came back to Sioux Falls. With the back pocket unfurled. This is game 10 for Reggie Abercrombie. Osuna comes set, first pitch. Swung on and fouled off of our home plate umpire, Steve Linton's mask. Reggie wants to make sure he's all right. Reggie's had a good start in the 10 games, hitting .343. 3 homers, 11 driven in. Nothing in 1 to Abercrombie. And the pitch. Change up, swung on and missed, and it's nothing in 2. Reggie Abercrombie, 6'4", 235. He is 32 years old. He is a veteran. From Columbus, Georgia. And he was in Puebla, Tabasco, and Tijuana. Pitch is swung on and popped up. A mile high, right center field. Here comes Lentini. He calls everybody off and makes the catch. And Reggie and the Canaries are done in the top of the first. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. Sioux Falls comes away empty. The Goldeyes are coming to bat when we return to downtown on TSN 1290.
How has Sonova Credit Union found a way to kiss everyone who walks into our doors without being slapped with a harassment lawsuit? Well, we've got DOGs in our branches.
What's a DOG?
It's a Director of Greetings, and it's also a St. Bernard.
What, like Beethoven?
Yeah, like Beethoven.
So what else is Sonova good for?
How about no need for appointments ever?
Like ever?
Yes, ever. Bank brighter with Sonova Credit Union at one of our 11 branches throughout Manitoba.
See the hottest rides, the coolest cars, and the fastest wheels in Manitoba. It's the annual Summer Car Show at South Beach Casino and Resort. Great fun for the whole family. Roll into South Beach Casino and Resort for a fantastic barbecue. And see the Summer Car Show participants compete for cash prizes. The annual Summer Car Show is on Sunday, August 18th from noon to 3 at South Beach Casino and Resort. Find out more, southbeachcasino.ca.
Here's the pitch, and it's a grand slam! Here they come. Cans, juice boxes, glass and plastic bottles into the bin.
The Winnipeg Goldeyes and Recycle Everywhere want you to swing for the fences and recycle all your empty beverage containers. They're full of potential and have thousands of uses beyond the landfill. Step up to the plate and pitch your drink containers into a recycling bin. Whether you're at home, work, school, or the ballpark, remember to recycle everywhere.
Well, we go to the bottom of the first inning. Tyler Graham, Amos Ramon, Ray Sadler, the DH. Ryan Scoma, Josh Mazzola, Casey Harther, and then it's Lentini, Allen, and Mosquite. 1 through 9 for Winnipeg. Against Ben Moore, the right-hander, who we had on back at the start of the year on Around the Association, and he credits a pitching coach for changing his style of pitching. Otherwise, at 32 years old, he probably would have been done 5 or 6 years ago. As just an over-the-top, average 85-mile-an-hour throwing right-hander, and now kind of a sidearm changeup junk guy, to use baseball parlance here. Here's Tyler Graham, first pitch. Is on the inside edge for a strike. And Ben Moore, the all-time winningest pitcher in American Association history, went over 40 wins to start the year, and he's at this point 8-5. And it's 0-2 as that ball was fouled off. Seasons as a pro, 11 seasons as a pro for Ben Moore. And the 0-2 pitch is outside. 1-2 to Tyler Graham. Tyler hitting .321. Ben Moore has both won and lost against this Goldeye team this year. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball, swung on, bounced back up the middle to his left. Morales And he slipped when he picked up the baseball. It popped up in the air. No throw to first. Tyler Graham will be across the bag safely. And we'll see how they score that. You got to take into consideration that Graham is a speedy runner. And that's an infield single. Here's Amos Ramon. And Amos stands in from the right-hand side, hitting .286. And the first pitch, it just grazed him, and he will get awarded first base. Hit by pitch. So the Goldeyes have something cooking here with 2 on and nobody out. So a hit batsman. And here comes Ray Ray. And home plate umpire Steve Linton takes off his mask to talk with Ray a little bit as the catcher, Kevin Dultz, went out to have a chat with Ben Moore. And Ray Sadler will wait on that first breaking ball. It's in there for a strike. Ben Moore has 47 wins in the American Association. Let's not forget he had 7 wins in 06 and 8 in 07 with Winnipeg. 0-1. Runners on the move. Pitch is swung on and popped up. Everybody needs to get back. It is on the infield. Hustling back to second is Graham before the ball drops into the shortstop Morales' glove. So 1 away on a sky-high pop-up by Sadler. And the batter, Ryan Skoma. Defensively for Sioux Falls tonight, Kevin Dultz. The other half of the battery. Marcos Rodriguez over at first base. Stephen King at second. Corey Morales at short. Jared Clark at third. Then J.P. Ramirez, Reggie Abercrombie, Nick Van Stratton left to right in the outfield. First pitch to Skoma is in there for a strike. No score. Goldeyes have 2 on and 1 out. Again, Dultz catching. Rodriguez at first. King at second. Morales at short. Clark is at third. Ramirez, Abercrombie, Van Stratton left to right in the outfield. 0-1 to Skoma. The pitch is just off the table. 1-1. Skoma 4 for 4 last night with a walk. So he raised his batting average from 345 to 357. It went up 12 points. The on-base percentage went up as well. 1-1 is outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. But he is still 13 points back of Abel Nieves of Wichita, who leads the league in hitting with a 370 average, and then it's Skoma, 13 points back, second in the league. 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's 2-2. Ryan on this homestand is 6 for 12. Drove in 3 runs last night. He scored 3 times. Tyler Graham at second. Amos Ramon is at first. Ben Moore, working from the stretch, will come set. 2-2. Swung on, ground ball right side to his right. King, a throw to second, and it was a little bit high. Morales came off the bag, made the catch, and pulled it down, and then got his foot back on the bag to force Amos Ramon. And Skoma will hit into a fielder's choice. There'll be 2 away and runners on the corners now. 4-6 on the putout. And here's Josh Mazzola. And Josh had 5 RBI last night. He is second on the team in runs batted in with 50. Ray Sadler has 52. Big at bat here for Winnipeg. First pitch is on the inside edge for a strike. And Mazzola stands back in at a 3-run homer last night, a 2-run double. Goldeyes in this situation hitting .239. The pitch is high, 1-1. With runners in scoring position and 2 outs. Mazzola batting .200 in this spot. A couple of homers and 10 driven in 40 at-bats. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Swung on, fouled back to the screen. It's a ball and 2. Mazzola hit that 3-run homer last night, and it came in the bottom of the first inning. He split the bat in half. It was in 2 pieces. It's still in his locker. And he managed to muscle it over the left center field wall. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he strikes out here. And the Goldeyes are done in the bottom of the first inning. First strikeout for Ben Moore. That is number 100 on the season for Moore. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left. Goldeyes come away empty. We'll go to the second. We're scoreless on TSN 1290.
Cambrian Credit Union members will never say things like,
I just love paying service fees.
My high mortgage rate is amazing.
Of course I'll pay $1.50 to use this ATM.
With Cambrian Credit Union's great rates and hassle-free services, our members know we have their best interest at heart. Save more of your money with refunded service fees from the Unfee and Cambrian Credit Union. Cambrian Credit Union, building strong financial foundations to make your dreams come true.
Greenwood Inn and Suites. They come by their name honestly. Greenwood is one of the few Winnipeg Airport hotels awarded a 4-key eco rating. Their strong commitment to our environment extends to creating the most comfortable home away from home for their guests. Special group room rates, 8,000 square feet of meeting space, on-site pool, hot tub, steam room, restaurant, and lounge, plus complimentary airport shuttle service, parking, and more. Bring your special events home to the Greenwood Inn and Suites. GreenwoodWinnipeg.com.
Hi, I'm Denny from Denny's Whole Hog Barbecue.
And I'm quarterback Buck Pierce.
Hey guys, I'm having a big event and looking for a way to feed my group.
Call Danny's Whole Hog Barbecue.
We're looking after you with a full catering service or do-it-yourself hog roast with succulent pork, tender beef, turkey, chicken, pork ribs, and more. No group is too big or too small. Plus, you can keep the leftovers. We'll even pack it up for you.
Can't wait.
Visit Danny'sWholeHog.com or call 344-5675.
And we'll bring the flavor.
And the hits just keep on coming. Wow! On your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Top of 2, we welcome you. Tim Pahuda, Jared Clark, J.P. Ramirez, hitters 5, 6, 7 for Sioux Falls, and their manager, Steve Shirley, former Goldeye pitcher coach. Back to 2006. No score. And Edgar Osuda works into his second inning. Lights are on here in downtown Winnipeg. It is overcast. And we are at game time temperature 17 degrees Celsius. That is 63 degrees Fahrenheit. First pitch to Pahuda is right down the chute for a strike. Wind is out of the northeast at 9. It is barely a factor here. Flags are around the respective poles. In all locations, the 0-1 is just outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. So again, overcast here. It is 17 degrees Celsius, 63 Fahrenheit. 1-1 to Tim Pahuda, the DH, who has 22 homers, tied for the league lead. Pitch is swung on and fouled back. And that's with C.J. Ziegler of the Wichita Wingnuts. 1 ball, 2 strikes. If you missed the news in the pregame show, Sherrell DeCaster will be here tomorrow. And will be in uniform. 1-2, swung on and missed, and Pahuda down on strikes. Second strikeout for Edgar Osuda. You might see Sherrell DeCaster on the bench at some point tonight. He arrived at 6:20 Central. And will be playing for Winnipeg tomorrow. No word on where he will play, whether he'll DH or he'll play second or he'll play over third. But the Goldeyes will add their 5th and final veteran to the roster tomorrow. First pitch here to Jared Clark is a half a swing, didn't go. Pitch missed outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Clark, 15 homers, 42 driven in. 1-0. Swung on, fouled back, and that will get likely in behind the Sioux Falls dugout and be into the seats. And a guy caught it with his hat. Nice catch. Caught it with his hat. You see that attempted often. Not very often executed. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 away here in the top of the second. No score. Osuna's 1-1. Swung on, and Q shot it off the end of the bat out toward the front of the mound. Picked up by Osuna, quickly underhands it over to first. Right to Casey Arthur, and there's 2 away. And the batter, J.P. Ramirez. By the way, folks, drop into Home Run Sports at De La Seigneurie Boulevard. Bishop Grandin entered a win on the Home Run Sports home run inning. Here's how it works. If a Goldeye player hits a home run in any inning, and we pick your name that day, you'll receive an Easton prize package courtesy of Easton Sports. But you must hear your name on this program in order to know that you're a winner. And afterward, you must contact Home Run Sports within 30 days to claim your prize. You can do that in person or by calling 255-7687. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike to J.P. Ramirez. Well, on that Josh Mazzola 3-run home run last night in the first inning. That was the first home run for Winnipeg in 6 games. The 0-1. Swung on, lined out to center field. Coming in is Graham. He'll make the catch on the way in. And 1, 2, 3 down go the Canaries here in the top of the second. Congratulations, Rob Watson, our winner on the Home Run Sports home run inning. Rob Watson, you've got 30 days to contact Home Run Sports to claim your prize. It's the top of the second. We do it every game. Home Run Sports home run inning, brought to you by Home Run Sports. Get ready for your game. We'll go to the bottom of 2 now. No score. TSN 1290.
Got all your bases covered? With Manitoba Blue Cross, you do. They provide peace of mind for you and your family, no matter what the situation. Planning on taking a little family trip? Make sure to get travel coverage from Blue Cross. Looking for more benefits for your employees? Look no further than Blue Cross. They also handle individual life insurance. It's a real triple play.
Contact your insurance broker or visit nb.bluecross.ca.
Manitoba Blue Cross, color of caring.
Hey, what's up? It's me, your manly pickup truck. We've had some fun times, you and me, huh? Hauling things, carrying things, trucking things. Okay, so they're the same thing, but that's what I'm here for. Am I right, my brother? Hoorah! Anyway, no big deal. But if you have a sec, I could really use a little me time with Mr. Lube. It's like a day spa. Kind of spa where you bench press things, manly things. Yeah.
Get top-to-bottom maintenance from Mr. Lube and take good care.
This summer, Boston Pizza has introduced new Meteor, full of the bone ribs, baked in one of 6 tasty rib sauces, like Jack Daniel's barbecue, honey garlic, and our new Pizza Q. So come on down to your local Boston Pizza. Bring your family, bring your friends, bring every ribneck you know, because these damn there ribs are good goody. Boston Pizza, if you ain't ribbing, you ain't living. Woo-wee!
Bottom of 2. Casey Arthur to lead it off. First pitch, no score. Here's a breaking ball that's just inside from Ben Moore to the Goldeyes right-handed swinging first baseman, and it's ball 1. It's Arthur, Lentini, and Allen. 6, 7, and 8, the 1-0. Swung on, lined right back up the middle for a base hit. And Casey Arthur, how about this, now has a 6-game hitting streak, and he has hit safely in 15 of his last 16 games. And here's Phelan Lentini. Well, we'll play some trivia here in the bottom of this second inning. And I won't even hazard a guess here as to what kind of status it might be. It might be the first call winner again, like we've had many times this year. First pitch is a breaking ball that's in there for a strike. I do know this trivia contest question brought to you by the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. Place Louis Riel, specializing in spacious executive suites. 0-1. Swung on, bounced down the third base line, but foul. And it's 0-2. Lentini hitting .281. He is 4 for 10 on the homestand with 3 runs scored. Casey Harther over at first, if you're wondering, 2 for 3 on the base paths. 0-2 is a little bit high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the Goldeyes this year have run the bases fairly well. 86 stolen bases. By comparison, Sioux Falls has 69. 1-2. Breaking ball is high, 2-2. Back to trivia. Trivia contest question open to those that haven't won in the last 30 days. And the reward is a pair of Goldeye tickets to one of the remaining home games on the schedule here. 2-2. Breaking ball swung on and fouled back. And that'll get out of play behind home plate. And another attempt by a fan. 2 balls, 2 strikes. You'll also be automatically entered to win into the grand prize draw drum for a weekend stay at the Place Louis at the end of the season. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swung on, ground ball out towards short. Morales to second for 1, and down to 1, not in time. Lantini beat it out with a good stride down the first base line. They get Harther 6-4 for the first out. And Luis Allen is the batter. Number to call if you think you know the answer tonight is 204-780-1290. As Allen will step in from the right-hand side. Luis just 1 hit in 9 trips on this homestand. And he's hitting .315. 1 out, 1 on. First pitch is just outside, ball 1. Question tonight is this. Tonight, the Tampa Bay Rays open up a series in Los Angeles against the Dodgers. It's the first time ever that the Rays will play at Dodger Stadium, leaving just the Toronto Blue Jays. And a throw over to first, and boy, did they get Lantini picked off. Great throw by Ben Moore. Lantini got leaning towards second. Moore threw behind him. A tag applied by Marcos Rodriguez, and it is a pickoff that goes 1-3. And 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes to Luis Allen. And the pitch swung on and fouled away, and to my right, out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, tonight, the Tampa Bay Rays open up a series in Los Angeles against the Dodgers. It's the first time ever that the Rays will play at Dodger Stadium, leaving just the Toronto Blue Jays as the only major league team to never host every other team at least once. 1-1. Swung on, ground ball, left side, deep in the hole, Morales, and a backhanded pickup, a 2-hopper to first in time to get Luis Allen, and the Goldeyes are done. Which team have the Blue Jays never hosted? Which team have the Blue Jays never hosted? 204-780-1290. If you think you know the answer, the Goldeyes essentially go 1-2-3. No runs, a hit, nobody left. We'll go to the third. We're scoreless in downtown. TSN 1290.
Most days, you can predict what life's going to throw at you.
He's 2 for 2 at bat so far today.
But every once in a while...
Strike! Oh, he did not see that coming.
When life throws you a curveball, Ranger Insurance will protect what's important to you. Whether it's home, life, auto, or commercial, they have a plan that fits your needs. Ranger Insurance. Putting relationships first. For the protection you deserve, visit rangerinsurance.ca.
Summer is the season for long road trips with the family.
Are we there yet?
And if you want to make it there, it's time for you to talk to Cal. No matter if your visit is for a tire rotation, an alignment, or even a basic oil service, all your visits come with a free mechanical inspection. Make sure your vehicle is ready for the high temperatures and heavy use that summer driving brings. Talk to Cal at any one of Cal Tire's 5 convenient Winnipeg locations.
You gotta roll with me.
to the NSA slow pitch team whose uniforms are not uniform at all. Cheers to the times where more prep goes into playing after the game than playing in it. Cheers to the team who carries the cooler to the bench first and then maybe goes back to the van for the bats, balls, and gloves. Cheers from the Bud family, Budweiser, Bud Light, and Bud Light Lime. Proud sponsors of your Winnipeg Goldeyes and every NSA slow pitch team in Winnipeg. Go get 'em.
Your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. This is TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca. Now back to the action with Paul Edmonds.
I don't know about you, but I feel much better. We do have a winner on trivia tonight, but it wasn't the first caller. I mean, fortunately it's radio, because when it is first caller, I blush up with embarrassment. We go to the third. We're scoreless. We're waiting on the first run here tonight. It's Kevin Dult, Stephen King, and Nick Van Straten, 8, 9, and 1. Winner of the answer coming up at the bottom of 7. Yes, caller number 5. Congratulations. Edgar Osuna works into his third. Neither team has a run. The Goldeyes have 2 hits. Sioux Falls has 1 on the Culligan in-game line score. First pitch to the catcher is low, ball 1. And let's have a look at other leagues, other cities. And the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard. 1-0. Swung on, fouled back, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Kevin Dultz, right-handed swinging catcher, hitting .295. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. It's 1-2. One game in the American League completed today, and that had Minnesota beat the Chicago White Sox 7-5. 1-2 pitch. Swung on, popped up. Playable for Luis Allen. Off goes the mask, halfway back toward the screen. Reaches up and makes the catch. And there's 1 away. And Stephen King, the batter. Minnesota made a winner of Brian Dunsing. He goes to 5-1 with that 7-5 victory over the White Sox on the south side of Chicago today. Donnie Veal took the loss. He dropped to 1-3. Justin Morneau had a grand slam in the game to help Minnesota, his 13th home run of the year. First pitch to Stephen King. Swung on, fouled back, and it's 0-1. Oswaldo Arcia had a home run for the Twins, his 8th, and Chris Colabello had his 4th, and I believe Chris Colabello is a former independent league player. Alexi Ramirez and Paul Konerko both homered for the White Sox in that loss, the 0-1. Swung on, sent down the right field line, curling in toward the corner and far enough where it gets into the grass berm, strike 2. Also today, the Chicago White Sox dealt Alex Rios to Texas, along with some cash. Now, Rios has to clear waivers before he can be part of the Texas Rangers. But if he does, he becomes a Ranger and he will be postseason eligible. 0-2 to Stephen King, right-handed swinging second baseman. The 0-2 from Osuna. Fastball wide, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. 4th inning tonight. The Los Angeles Angels lead Cleveland 5-2 in Cleveland. Josh Hamilton is homered for the Halos, his 17th. 1-2 pitch. Changeup is high, 2-2. Michael Brantley and Asdrubal Cabrera have both homered for Cleveland. Solo shots. Brantley's 8th, Cabrera his 9th. The Yankees are at home tonight. If I told you the Royals had a better record than the Yankees, would you believe me? 2-2, swung on, popped up. Shallow center, and Mesquite back now in, and the second baseman on the lip of the outfield grass from the infield will make the catch. And there's 2 down. Yes, the Kansas City Royals do have a better record than the Yankees. Yankees are leading Detroit, though, 1-0 in the second. In the fourth tonight, Oakland in front of Toronto 7-3. Homers for the A's. First pitch to Van Stratton. Swung on and lined out to center. Well hit. Graham is there, though. Little stutter step. Turns, faces us. And makes the catch. And we'll call that a fly out to center. That'll do it here for Sioux Falls in the top of the third. No runs, no hits, and nobody left. We'll go to the bottom of three, continue our look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Scoreboard here in downtown reads Winnipeg 0, Sioux Falls 0 on TSN 1290.
CIBC and the Winnipeg Goldeyes have partnered to fight cancer. On Sunday, October 6th, CIBC and Goldeyes employees, friends, and family will be running in Winnipeg for a future without breast cancer. Shaw Park, home of your Winnipeg Goldeyes, will host the Canadian Breast Cancer Foundation CIBC Run for the Cure. For more information, to register to run, or to make a donation, go online to CIBC.com. Let's run for a future without breast cancer. Join in on Sunday, October 6th at Shaw Park.
What's for dinner?
Let's barbecue.
Turkey? Granny's Poultry introduces their seasoned turkey breast roast. Perfect for the barbecue.
Sounds good.
Really good.
Designed for optimum juiciness, Granny's seasoned turkey breast roast is so tasty. And it's available at your neighborhood Safeway store. Granny's Poultry, your local poultry farmers cooperative. For simple and simply delicious recipes, visit grannys.ca. Granny's, good-natured.
If your business, big or small, has excess waste and recycling piling up, let BFI Canada make your trash our business. Our customized pickup schedules make it easy. With commercial and industrial collection services, BFI Canada can help any business get organized. Want to make your business feel like new? Then call up the Blue. Visit BFICanada.com to schedule your pickup date today. BFI Canada, a cleaner community, a greener environment.
Bottom of three, Kevin Mosquite will lead it off, followed by Tyler Graham and Amos Ramon against Ben Moore. No score. We're through 2.5. First pitch is right down the middle for a strike. Mosquite 2 for 12, 2 RBI so far in this homestand. Hitting .232. The 0-1 is outside 1-1. Again, I'll repeat, Sharon Lecaster will be here tomorrow in uniform, as the Goldeyes tipped us off to that in the pregame show. Pitches outside 2-1. And Sharundle is cousins with Kevin Mosquite, so we'll have family members playing on the team upcoming. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled the plate, 2-2. Now Kevin grew up in the on the island of Curacao, just like DeCaster did. Now, he has been in the United States since he was 16. He went to a baseball academy in the United States and resides now in Florida. 2-2 is a breaking ball that's outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Just back to the Yankees and Detroit. I said the Yankees have a worse record than the Kansas City Royals. That's true. The Royals 59-53. Yankees 57-56. 3-2 pitch is just outside, ball 4, and Ben Moore doesn't walk many. That is only the 20th walk for him this year. No, 15th walk, if memory serves. 15th. And it's a leadoff free pass here, and Tyler Graham has an infield single. And they flip the order for the veteran center fielder. I think Kansas City was expected to be better this year, and they have started since the All-Star break to really put it together. 6 games above 500. I don't know if it's going to be enough to catch Detroit or a wild card. But I guess they're getting excited down in Missouri again about the Royals. Here's Tyler Graham, 1 for 1 tonight. First throw goes over to first base. Mosquite 2 for 3 on the base paths. Again, Oakland leading Toronto 7-3 in the 4th. Oakland has 3 home runs in that game. First pitch, and a bunt pushed up the first base line. Moore scrambles off the hill to pick it up, and does, kind of falls but underhands it to first base. Still in control to get Tyler Graham. That'll be a sacrifice that will go 1 and 3. And Mesquite will get up to second base, and here's Amos Ramon. Real nice bunt by Tyler Graham. I have watched Tyler Graham play with excitement in his time as a Goldeye this year. Very dynamic player. Here's Amos hit by a pitch on the first pitch of his first plate appearance tonight. And he'll stand in for the right-hand side. We're in the bottom of 3, no score. Runner at second, 1 out. First pitch, swung on, line to center. Abercrombie comes in, can't make the catch. But having to hold up was Mesquite. Now he's going to go around third. Here comes the throw home. It won't be in time. Mesquite will slide in safely before a tag of Dulce. And it's an RBI single by Amos Ramon, and the Goldeyes open up the scoring. It's 1-0. And then Ramon will take second on the throw home. And Ray Sadler will step in. Good base running there by Mesquite. I mean, he had to wait halfway between second and third because Abercrombie just about made the catch. In diving toward the infield, he could not. And then Mesquite had to turn on the Jets. To Abercrombie's credit, first pitch is high, but called a strike to Ray. And it's 0-1. To Abercrombie's credit, he popped up quickly and made a good throw to home. It just wasn't in time. Half a second too late to get the speedy Mesquite. 1-0 Winnipeg. And Moore will come set. The 0-1. Swung on, ground ball out towards short. Step to his right, Morales. Up with it, throws across, and gets Ray Sadler for out number 2. Ramon stays put at second base. And the batter, Ryan Skoma. Jed Lowry, Jonas Cespedes, and Josh Reddick have all homered for the A's tonight against the Blue Jays. Lowry's 9th, Cespedes his 18th, Reddick his 6th. Here's Ryan Skoma. First pitch is swung on and grounded right back up the middle for a base hit. Rounding third and heading for home is Ramon. He'll score without a throw. 2-0 Winnipeg. RBI single Ryan Skoma. His 40th run batted in of the year. And Winnipeg with a little 2-out lightning here. Makes it a 2-run inning. And here's Josh Mazzola. Speaking of Kansas City, Boston is leading KC early in that game down in Missouri 1-0. Second inning, Houston and Texas are scoreless. First pitch to Mazzola is outside, ball 1. I said today that Texas acquired Alex Rios from the White Sox. Along with some cash, the White Sox will agree to pay $1 million of the $25 million deal that's remaining on the contract for Rios. Pitching there for a strike, it's 1-1. And Minnesota is playing the back end of a doubleheader in Chicago tonight after Minnesota won 7-5. And the pitch swung on and missed, and it gets away from Dulce, but not far enough out of the cutout circle. And Skoma will stay at first base. So Minnesota and Chicago underway in Game 2. No score in the second. Twins beat the White Sox earlier today, 7-5 in Game 1. Just back to Chris Colabello for a minute. He homered for the Twins in Game 1 of that doubleheader, his 4th. He was an indie ball player. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. And Mazzola down on strikes, chasing that high fastball. And Ben Moore has struck him out twice here tonight. Goldeyes get 2 runs. They do so on a couple of hits. A leadoff walk comes in to score. 1 left. We'll go to the 4th. Winnipeg through 2, leading 2-0. TSN 1290.
In the competitive world of aluminum fishing boats, the bar has been raised again. Introducing the new aluminum Kingfisher Revolution with exclusive pre-flex hull technology that delivers super strong construction, increased performance, and load handling without extra weight. It's the perfect combination for the weekend angler or fishing fanatic. Discover these revolutionary boats boats at kingfisherboats.com or give Girton Equipment a call at 1-800-619-0614. Kingfisher. Fish the good times.
Ah, nice day. Want a drink?
Yeah. Pass me a Pepsi.
How you doing?
Whoa. Did you hear that? Open your Pepsi.
How you doing?
That was awesome.
Hit it out of the park this summer.
How you doing?
With the cool, refreshing taste of Pepsi. Pepsi. Live for now.
Win a diamond at the Diamond. Presented by Free Jive Winnipeg and Bijou Jewelry. Pick up your special edition Free Jive paper at the Wednesday, August 28th Goldeyes game. Fill out the entry form and drop it in the ballot box for your chance to win a loose diamond worth more than $2,500. Free Jive Winnipeg. Online, on site, on the street. Delivered to hundreds of restaurants and thousands of inboxes every week. For advertising info, visit freejivewinnipeg.com. Brought to you by iTech LASIK, Boston Pizza, and Herzing College.
Batter up, turn it up. This is Winnipeg Goldeyes Baseball.
Oh, yeah!
On TSN 1290, TSN1290.ca.
Well, we'll go to the fourth inning. And Corey Morales to lead it off, followed by Marcos Rodriguez and Reggie Abercrombie. 2-0 Winnipeg through 3 innings. Getting 2 runs in the bottom of inning number 3. We go to the fourth. Glad to have you along tonight, wherever you're tuning in from, here at the ballpark. First pitch is in there for a strike. From our big and growing city of Winnipeg, our beautiful province of Manitoba. Hi to our American friends and to you folks on the World Wide Web. The 0-1 is in there for a strike from Osuna, 0-2. And we understand for the second day in a row, the video working on YouTube. So how do you folks do, wherever you're tuning in from, and hanging your hat tonight? 0-2 is a changeup outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. We are talking about Chris Colabello, who homered today for Minnesota. He was an Indy League guy, as the Twins won Game 1 of that doubleheader against Chicago 7-5. The 0-2 is a little low, 1 ball and 2 strikes. I think it should be 2-2. And it is 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swing and a miss on a changeup. Corey Morales down on strike. Strikeout number 3 for Edgar Osuna. And here's Marcos Rodriguez, who's 1 for 1. Chris Colabello played with Nashua and Worcester of the Can-Am Leagues, or League, from 2005 through 2011. So that's a good news story. First pitch to Marcos Rodriguez is lifted out toward left center. That's high, but underneath it is Skoma. He'll make the catch for out number 2. My thanks to my friend Ted, who tipped me off on that a couple, 3 or 4 weeks ago on Colabello. And then we see him pop up in the stats today. We put 2 and 2 together. We get 5, and we move along. Here's Reggie Abercrombie with 2 down. National League today, everything is partial, and 1 later start. First pitch is swung on and missed, and that change of pace, and it's strike 1. Washington beat Philadelphia 6-1, or pardon me, Washington is leading Philadelphia 6-1. That's in the 5th inning. Anthony Rendon and Ryan Zimmerman have both homered for the Nationals at home tonight. Zimmerman's 13th, Rendon's 6th. 0-1. Swing and a miss on another changeup. Back-to-back changeups from Edgar Osuna to Reggie Abercrombie. Cincinnati leading San Diego 3-1 in the 5th. 1 home run in that game to account for the Padres' lone run. Logan Forsythe, his 5th of the year. 3-1 Reds over the Friars in the 5th. 0-2 to Abercrombie, who's 0 for 1. Pitch, fastball wide, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Atlanta tonight leading Miami 5-0 in the fourth. 3 homers there for the Braves. Justin Upton is 22nd. Brian McKenna is 17th. Chris Johnson is 8th. The 1-2. Swung on and fouled back over the screen to my right. And on a play, ball and 2 strikes. Second inning, St. Louis and Chicago are scoreless. And a game just underway, Pittsburgh and Colorado tonight in Denver. 1-2. Swung on, that's ripped down the third base line. A fair ball, and it bounces in toward the corner. It goes off one of the benches of the bullpen for the Goldeyes, right to Skoma. He picks it up, fires it back in, but Abercrombie will have a 2-out double. Second hit tonight for Sioux Falls. And here's Tim Pahuta. And Pahuta will stand in from the left-hand side. He struck out his first trip. He is tied for the league lead in home runs with 22. Along with C.J. Ziegler of Wichita, who established with his 22nd last night a new Wichita franchise record. 2-0 Winnipeg. First pitch swung on, ripped high and deep, and we have a new leader all by himself. That is gone. First pitch swinging, and we are tied at 2. Tim Pahuta's 23rd home run of the year, and it got out of here in a heartbeat. And RBI 60 and 61. And a little 2-out lightning from the Canaries themselves to tie it at 2.
Way to put the gut into it.
And Jared Clark, the batter. So a double and then a 2-run homer to right field. And a no-doubter on that swing by Tim Pahuta. And Jared Clark stands in. First pitch is low, ball 1. Francisco Liriano tonight for Pittsburgh, 12-4. Jorge De La Rosa, 10-6 for Colorado. Coming up at 8:40 tonight, the Mets are in Phoenix to take on Arizona. Pitch is high, 2-0. Jeremy Hefner, 4-8 for New York. Patrick Corbin, 12-3 for Arizona. That goes at 8:40 Central tonight. Just back to one note as well. We mentioned last night the 2-0 is low and outside, 3 balls and no strikes. And obviously, Edgar Osuna a little rattled after giving up that home run. We spoke last night of 30-year-old police officer from South Metro Atlanta, William Bryan, being about 79% of the way. Pitch is swung on and fouled away right side and out of play toward winning the Beat the Streak and 57 consecutive games on MLB.com for $5.6 million. While that homer by Chris Johnson tonight for Atlanta extends the streak to 47 games for William Bryan. He's 10 away from the money. 3-1 is low, ball 4. And Jared Clark will draw a walk. First walk issued by Osuna tonight. Here's J.P. Ramirez, who flew out to center field. So we'll keep our eye on that. And J.P. Ramirez stands in from the left-hand side. They go lefty-lefty here. Interleague play tonight is all on the West Coast. First pitch, swing and a miss on that breaking ball, and it's 0-1. At 9:10 tonight, Milwaukee at Seattle. Kyle Loesch, 7-7 for the Brewers. Joe Saunders, 10-10 for the Mariners. Also at 9:10 tonight, Tampa Bay, Los Angeles. The pitch, breaking ball, swung on, punched out toward right center. Long run there. Nobody's going to get there. It's going to get down. And it's going to be picked up by Graham. Around third, heading home, is going to be Clark. Here comes the throw. It won't be in time. And Sioux Falls, with 2 away, has scored 3 runs to take the lead. J.P. Ramirez with an RBI double to right center. And it's 3 straight runs here for the Canaries. And Kevin Dultz, the batter. And here comes Jamie Vermillion out to have a chat as the pitching coach wants to settle down his starter here. For Tampa Bay tonight, David Price, 6-5. Chris Capuano goes for the Dodgers. That's the first ever visit for Tampa Bay to Dodger Stadium, otherwise known as Chavez Ravine. 9:15 tonight, Baltimore and San Francisco. Chris Tillman, 14-3. Ryan Vogelsong, 2-4 for the Orioles and the Giants, respectively. Kevin Dultz is 0-1. Goldeyes get a 2-run third. This is a 3-run fourth inning for Sioux Falls. They lead it 3-2. And Osuna comes set. First pitch is in there for a strike. And it's 0-1. American Association tonight, game one of a doubleheader. Amarillo leading El Paso 1-0. Game two goes later tonight. The 0-1 swung on, fouled back, and it's 0-2. Kansas City leading Fargo early on, 1-0 in the second. No score, Lincoln and Gary in the second. St. Paul and Sioux City scoreless in the second. We told you Wichita, New Jersey postponed because of rain. They'll make it up as a doubleheader tomorrow starting at 3 Central. Grand Prairie and Laredo just underway at 7:30 tonight. 0-2. Breaking ball swung on and missed. And Dultz down on strikes. That's it for Sioux Falls. Fourth strikeout for Osuna, but a good inning it was for the Canaries. They sent 7 to the plate. They scored 3 times, all with 2 outs, 3 extra base hits, and they'll leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of 4. Sioux Falls 3, Winnipeg 2, TSN 1290.
When it comes to pizza, it's all a popularity contest. That Santa Lucia pizza keeps winning. Talk about popular. Santa Lucia has been voted best pizza in Winnipeg by Uptown magazine readers for 8 straight years and winner of the Consumer Choice Award for best pizza restaurant for 7 years. So, for dine-in, takeout, or home delivery, go with Winnipeg's most popular and best pizza. Santa Lucia Pizza.
You see, the best ingredients make the best pizza.
Impaired driving kills 30 people each year in Manitoba. Every drink affects your ability to drive safely. You might miss a stop sign or not see another vehicle. Maybe you don't notice the pedestrian crosswalk and you can't see the person walking right in front of you. If you plan to drink, plan ahead to get home safely. Don't drink and drive. A message from Manitoba Public Insurance.
Luxury, convenience, comfort. Have it all with Premier Executive Suites. For business travelers who are always on the move, Premier Executive Suites is your home away from home. You can relax in your comfortable living room, grab a midnight snack in your complete kitchen, and do that last-minute load of laundry with your handy in-suite washer and dryer. Book your extended stay in Winnipeg with Premier Executive Suites. Visit premiersuites.com to make your booking today. Take more of your life with you with Premier Executive Suites.
Bottom of 4. My name is Paul Edmonds. Alex Albany back in our studio. Brendan McGranahan on site. Casey Arthur, Phelan Lantini, Luis Allen. 6, 7, and 8 in the order against Ben Moore. 3-2. The Canaries lead the Goldeyes here. First pitch is in there for a strike. By the way, on another baseball note here, a local note, and I've talked about Ben Onisko before, and breaking ball is outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. I've written about him on my column on the website. And Ben is from Charleswood, plays baseball in that Winnipeg South Chiefs program, 1-1. He's outside. He's also been a member of the junior national team over the course of this past winter. And Ben was named among 25 players, the 2-1. Swung on and fouled down the right field line and in toward the rolled up tarp and back on toward the field. 2-2. Casey Arthur 1-1 here tonight with a base hit back in the second. Ben Onisko is among 25 players invited to the Canadian national junior team's final selection camp before the World Cup 18 and under. Pitch is swung on and missed. And Arthur down on strikes. Ben is a left-handed pitcher. The camp is August 16th through 26th in Gold Coast, Australia. It includes 10 exhibition games against Australian and Japanese teams. The 18 and under World Cup will go later in August through September in Taiwan. Pitches inside, ball one to Lentini. Canada's in a pool with Japan, Mexico, Czech Republic, Venezuela, and Chinese Taipei. 1-0. Swung on, bounced down the third base line, foul. 1-1 to Lentini. And just judging by years past, the final roster will likely be 20 players, so it appears there's 5 cuts to make. I would say Ben Onishko will have as good a chance as anybody. He's already been in the program. He's already been on the new junior national team for some international tournaments. 1-1. Swung on. That is a bullet hit to third, caught by Jared Clark, 2 away. Right between the legs of the third baseman. And Luis Allen, the batter. So good luck to left-handed pitcher, Winnipeg's Ben Onishko, and the opportunity to make the Canadian national junior team final selection roster. They've got a camp going on later this month in Australia, and then the World Cup 18 and under coming up in Taiwan. Here's Luis Allen. First pitch is on the inside edge for a strike. Allen is 0 for 1 tonight. There's our first look at the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard. Manitoba Blue Cross, the color of caring. And the 0-1 is right down the middle for a strike, 0-2. Nothing and 2. And the pitch. Swung on, lifted out toward right field, but right at Van Stratton. He'll make the catch. And the Goldeyes are done. So they go 1, 2, 3. And we're through 4. We'll go to the 5th. 3-2, Sioux Falls, TSN 1290.
Nice and fresh.
Just the way I like it.
This is really good.
That hits the spot.
The spot to hear all that contentment? Our very own fishbowl. The reason? Robbins. Smart coffee lovers count on the famous, always fresh taste of Robbins coffee to add extra zest to every Goldeyes game. Team it with a Robbins fresh baked treat, and you've got, well, a flavored doubleheader. Robbins. Fast, fresh, and friendly.
Teamwork wins ball games, and it's made Safer Agencies an even stronger player in the insurance business. Recently, Safer Agencies teamed up with Canada's largest personal property insurance company, Intact Insurance. So now, when life throws you a curveball, they'll get you back in the game faster than ever. Are you over 50 with no claims for 3 years? Then you could score big league savings on home insurance, including no deductible on your first claim. Call Safer Agencies for details. 694-6787.
Ken Plain for Avalon. Do you have cracked basement walls, seepage problems, uneven floors, or sticking doors? Avalon is Western Canada's oldest and largest foundation repair company. Because Avalon repairs more basements than any other company, you shouldn't even think about having your basement repaired without talking to Avalon first. Avalon. Call the people you can trust at 783-2500.
The stats, the stories, and every swing for the fences. It's Goldeyes Baseball on TSN 1290, tsn1290.ca.
And we go to the 5th inning. Stephen King, Nick Van Stratton, and Corey Morales, 9-1-2 for Sioux Falls. They lead at 3-2. One more note, Ben Onishko and the junior national baseball team. He's the only Manitoban that has cracked the 25-man roster, looking to be part of the 20-man roster that will go and compete at the Under-18 World Cup late this month and into September. So good luck. Here's Stephen King. And he's 0 for 1 tonight. He's popped out to shortstop Kevin Mesquite. Goldeyes getting 2 runs in the third and giving up 3 in the fourth. They trail 3-2. And each team with 4 hits here on the Culligan in-game line score. First pitch. Swung on, popped up, center field. Graham coming in hard, still coming, now slowing, reaching up and making the catch. And Stephen King is out number 1 on 1 pitch. And Nick Van Straten, the batter, he's 0 for 2. Tomorrow, we do not know who the starter is going to be for Sioux Falls. They have not named a starter. Lefty Pete Gailey will get the start for the Goldeyes tomorrow in Game 2 of this series. Gailey 4-5 with a 4.84 ERA. Will be on the air at 4:30 around the association tomorrow. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. 5:30 pregame, 6:05 first pitch. Don't forget the playing cards will be given away tomorrow. And that's a deck of cards with Goldeyes on it. 0-1. Breaking ball is on the inside edge for a strike. It's 0-2. Now, I did say I've been promising that we would reveal our 20th anniversary team tomorrow. I think we might back it up a week. 0-2 is outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One and 2 to Nick Van Straten. He's 0 for 2 tonight. He has 103 hits on the year to lead Sioux Falls. 1-2 is low and inside. 2-2. Sort of said that we would probably get to that 20th anniversary team tomorrow. I think we might back it up a week and do it the following Saturday when the team's at home against Kansas City. I just know that there's some other 20th anniversary celebration stuff that's upcoming, and I thought that maybe we might coincide it with that a little bit better. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and Van Straten went reaching there. Osuna picks up his 5th punch out of the night. 2 away in the 5th inning. So basically, what I'm doing is I'm asking for an extension. Here's Corey Morales. He's 0 for 2. He flew out to right and struck out. So far tonight. And Osuna will kick and come home. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. Morales batting .265, right-handed swinging shortstop. And the 0-1. Swung on and fouled back on that changeup, and it's 0-2. 0-2 to Corey Morales. Morales 3 home runs, 35 driven in. When you look at Sioux Falls, they got some pretty healthy home run numbers. Tim Pahuda hit his league-leading 23rd tonight, that tied the game at one point before Sioux Falls took the lead with a 3-run 4th inning. The pitch, curve, swung on, bounced right side, rolled up to Mesquite, up with it, over to first, and it's a 1, 2, and 3 5th inning for Sioux Falls. Zeros across the board. We'll go to the bottom of 5. We'll talk about home runs when we come back. Sioux Falls leads it by 1, 3-2. TSN 1290.
Welcome to Rogers Tech Talk. Raj, I'd love to get internet for the cottage, but...
Well, with Rogers Wireless Internet, you can get fast Wi-Fi for all your devices, even dockside.
But my wife worries I'll do more work and less play.
So download a romantic movie, watch it under the stars.
Sorry, is that work or play?
Right now, get a Rocket Mobile hotspot for $0 on select tier plans and take Wi-Fi wherever you go. See store for details.
Start saving today with Rogers on the network with province-wide coverage.
Salisbury House is giving Goldeyes fans a Winnie dog during the Win a Winnie when the Goldeyes Win promotion. When the Goldeyes win at Shaw Park, bring your ticket down to any of the 7 Sal's Express locations and redeem it for a free Winnie dog with the purchase of an order of French fries all season long. You have 1 whole week to redeem your ticket, so don't snub the stub. When the Goldeyes win a home game, you win a Winnie.
Go, Fish, go!
Salisbury House, your food, your way.
We all know that money doesn't grow on trees, but it sure grows in our branches. At Steinbach Credit Union, you get a great interest rate on any of our savings accounts, right from $1. That's right, no minimum balance here. Add to that a complete range of financial products in our unparalleled service, and that could put a smile on anyone's face. So switch to SCU today and laugh all the way from the bank. Steinbach Credit Union, taking care of the world's most important money, yours.
Well, we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Kevin Mosquite will lead it off. Tyler Graham and Amos Ramon to follow against Ben Moore. 3-2, Sioux Falls. First pitch swung on, and that is punched out towards center field. Abercrombie, a couple of steps back, turns, faces us, and makes the catch for out number 1. Okay, wait a minute. We've got to kind of back up here on this 20th anniversary team and the playing card set giveaway tomorrow. It looks like we've got to change it all up. We have to deliver the 20th anniversary team from our selections tomorrow because essentially on the playing cards are going to be the 20th anniversary team. First pitch is in there for a strike to Tyler Graham, as selected by you, the fans. So the 0-1. Swung on, ground ball sharply hit right side, though. King has stepped to his right, second baseman up with it, over to first, 2 away. I was just informed by the crack staff of the Winnipeg Goldeyes Miscommunications Department, the directors of misinformation, that it's the playing card set of the 20th anniversary team, so I have to do my 20th anniversary team tomorrow. So we're going to do that on Around the Association. There is the director of misinformation here at Camp Goldeye and the senior director of misinformation here at Camp Goldeye. First pitch to Ramon is in there for a strike with 2 away. Who do you think is smarter? The director or the senior director of misinformation, miscommunications? Pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 0-2 to Ramon. In that group, I'd rather be just the director of misinformation or miscommunications, not the senior director of misinformation or miscommunications. The pitch, breaking ball swung on and fouled back. 3-2. Sioux Falls leads it. I give Scott Unger and Brendan McGranahan a hard time, but they do a great job here. I mean that sincerely. They are truly friends, and we have a good time here every day. The pitch is swung on and missed, and Ramon down on strikes, and Ben Moore seems to have settled in here. Third strikeout of the night. He has 102 on the year. We'll go to the 6th. Goldeyes go 1-2-3 for the second straight inning. 3-2 Sioux Falls. TSN 1290.
Hey, it's Ken, and there's a lot of ground to cover out here on the farm. You got to stay connected. I'll tell you what Ken would do. Ken would keep a two-way radio all through the day. Very mobile as the Kenwood two-way radios that'll keep you talking. Tough, long range, long battery life, and even hands-free. Two-way radios from Kenwood. It's what Ken would do, and you should too.
After the sale, it's the service that counts. Prairie Mobile, your Kenwood authorized dealer.
Going on vacation can be exciting.
Bon voyage, Winnipeg.
But when you're miles away from Winnipeg, the last thing you want to worry about is the security of your home. That's That's why Commissionaires Manitoba offers a house watch service. They'll do an interior and exterior patrol of your property, bring in your mail, remove snow from your car, even water your plants. Don't leave your house to chance. Leave it to the Commissionaires. Go to commissionaires.nb.ca.
Ever try sucking an orange through a straw? How about 5?
Oh, come on!
It can happen, because we're blending up a difference at Jugo Juice. Our fresh fruit smoothies knock it out of the park with over 5 servings of fruit jammed into every 24-ounce cup. This season, make it a mini combo with a zesty Southwest chicken wrap. Get healthy on the go with Jugo Juice. Find us at Shaw Park and online at jugojuice.com.
Your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. This is TSN 1290, TSN1290.ca. Now back to Paul Edmonds.
We go to the 6th inning. Marcos Rodriguez, Reggie Abercrombie, and Tim Pahuda. 3-4-5 in the order. Sioux Falls leads at 3-2. Goldeyes scoring twice in inning number 3, giving up 3 in the 4th. Edgar Osuna works into his 6th on a cool night here in downtown. 3 runs, 4 hits for Sioux Falls, 2 runs, 4 hits for Winnipeg on the Culligan in-game line score. Here's Rodriguez, 1 for 2 tonight. First pitch, lefty-lefty. He is low and inside, ball 1. He had a single in the 1st and flew out in the 4th. Hitting .321. The 1-0 is inside, 2 balls and no strikes. If I said to you, which Fargo-Moorhead Red Hawk in Game 3 of the first round playoff series between the Goldeyes and Red Hawks last year made an error at first base that ultimately led to the Goldeyes scoring the winning run? Pitch is swung on, hammered down the right field line, but he yanked it foul, did Marcos Rodriguez. For the Goldeyes to sweep that series against the Red Hawks, who was it? Well, if you guess this guy right here, Marcos Rodriguez, you get to move to the front of the class. Of course, he started this year in Laredo and found his way to Sioux Falls. The 2-1 pitch is outside. 3-1. It was a hard-hit ground ball that he missed over at first base. The 3-1 pitch swung on and lifted out toward left. That's going to be tough. Coming hard is Skoma. He'll have to take that on a hop. And Rodriguez with a big turn at first will have a leadoff single here off Edgar Osuna.
All right, double play.
Here's Reggie Abercrombie. And Abercrombie will step in from the right-hand side. He has flown out, and he has doubled and scored. He got the 3-run 4th inning started for Sioux Falls with a double down the third base line. First pitch is a changeup that swung on and missed for strike 1. Rodriguez 2 for 3 on the base paths over there. Talking with Casey Arthur. 0-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on back-to-back changeups. And it's 0-2.
Get a bunted.
Game number 10 for Reggie. Right-handed batter. Wearing number 1 on the jersey. 0-2. Swing and a miss. 3 straight changeups, and Abercrombie waved at all 3. 6 strikeouts tonight for Edgar Osuna. And here's Tim Pahuda, who first pitch swinging connected for his league-leading 23rd home run of the year. And Pahuda drives in 2 for RBI 60 and 61. And he stands in from the left-hand side. First pitch is down and away, ball 1. Pahuda's probably glad that Reggie Abercrombie is here. By the way, the RBI lead, C.J. Ziegler was 79 coming in. Half a swing. Did he go on that breaking ball? Yes, he did. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ziegler's having a really good year. 22 homers, now second behind Pahuta, as his game is rained out. Ziegler, 79 RBI. One ball, 1 strike. Runner on the move. Pitch is swung on and fouled back to the screen. And just over it into the first row of the seats. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Although Ziegler does not find himself in the top 10 in league batting. So if you're thinking Triple Crown, well, he's got a little bit of work to do in the batting average department. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch is a cold third strike on the outside corner, and Pahuta knew it. So back-to-back strikeouts, 7 strikeouts here for Osuna. And here's Jared Clark, who's 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Runner over at first base. 3-2, Sioux Falls leads it. Game 1 of this 3-game series. And Clark stands in from the right side. He's grounded out back to the pitcher, walked and scored. Throw goes over to first. And Marcos Rodriguez back in time. Goldeyes are 4-3 against Sioux Falls this year. First pitch, swung on, chopper out toward third, charged by Ramon, and he can't make the pickup. That was a tough play. A long way to go. He was back on the right-handed hitter, had a long run to come in, and he had one hope, and that was to make the scoop with the glove and throw on the run. He did not. He essentially missed it, got a piece of it, but not enough to get it in his glove. They'll score that an infield single. And there's 2 on for J.P. Ramirez, who doubled to right center his last trip to drive in the go-ahead run. First pitch, breaking ball is low, and a nice block by Luis Allen to keep that in front of him. 1 ball, no strikes. We're in the 6th. 2 on and 2 away. Goldeyes this year are 2-1 against Sioux Falls and 2-2 in Sioux Falls against the Canaries. All time, the Goldeyes have won 115 games and lost 78 to this franchise. 1-0 is outside. 2 balls and no strikes. They have a winning record both at home and on the road against Sioux Falls. 59-34 against the Canaries. Here at home, 56-44 on the road. 2-0 is low. Snap throw to second base. Mazzola bobbled the baseball, and he can't get Marcos Rodriguez advancing to third base. So that'll be a stolen base for Rodriguez. Well, Rodriguez was well off the bag at second. The throw by Allen to second was right there. Taking off for third was Rodriguez, and Mazzola couldn't get the ball out of his glove after catching that snap throw from Allen to second to make a throw to third. So runners on the corners and a stolen base for Rodriguez, his 3rd of the year. And the count 2-1 to J.P. Ramirez. The 2-1. Swung on and fouled back to my left. Look out back down below. Nice catch by a fan who likely just made a huge impression on the girl he's with tonight. Two balls and 2 strikes. Now the pitch is outside with a fastball. 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes to J.P. Ramirez, hitting .302, 8 homers, 47 driven in. The Sioux Falls team has hit 84 homers this year. 3-2. Half a swing. Did he go? Half. It is an appeal over at third, and Joe Signer says no. It'll be a walk, and the bases are loaded. And here's Kevin Dultz. 84 homers this year, 85 when you include Pahudas. And the Goldeyes have hit 52. So 33 more home runs for Sioux Falls this year. Here's the catcher, Dultz, 0 for 2, first pitch. It is a breaking ball that drops in there for a strike. Bases loaded for Sioux Falls. Again, a testament to the fact that home runs don't always lead to wins. 0-1. Swung on, wrapped left side by a diving Ramon. Into left field it goes. 1 run in to score. Here comes Skoma. The throw, the play at the plate, and they are going to get Jared Clark. Nice throw by Ryan Skoma. An RBI single by Dultz to extend the lead to 2 at 4-2, and then Skoma with another outfield assist, and that play goes 7-2 for the third out of the inning at home plate. For Sioux Falls in the 6th, a run, 3 hits, and they will leave 2. We'll go to the bottom of 6, 4-2 Sioux Falls, TSN 1290.
Discover la francophonie in Manitoba.
L'Arbre-Cris, Île-des-Chênes, Sainte-Rose-du-Lac, Notre-Dame-de-Lourdes, Saint-Pierre-Joli, Saint-Boniface, and way much more.
In our friendly province, we are fortunate. French is everywhere and has lots to offer. Open your mind, add a French twist to your life, and enjoy the richness of another beautiful culture right here in Manitoba.
Venez voir. Vous serez surpris. Surpris. Venez voir.
Vicente, what's the right number of servings of veggies a day?
10,000.
So you don't know.
Oh, but I do know. Thousands of delicious Taco Time veggie burritos, bursting with refritos, Mexican rice, fresh lettuce, cheddar cheese, sour cream, and zesty salsa fresca are served every day.
Okay, that does sound delicious, but it doesn't answer my question.
What question?
Why the are you just standing there talking instead of making me one?
Good question.
Taco time. It's veggie burrito time.
Downtown Winnipeg is the place to be this summer. Get downtown and enjoy fun festivals, concerts, and tours. Catch a Goldeyes game, visit exceptional shopping and dining districts, get a taste for Winnipeg's distinct urban culture, and check out the Out to Lunch concert series with free music downtown every Wednesday at noon all summer long. For info on concert locations and other downtown events, visit downtownwinnipegbiz.com. Get down this summer. Downtown.
4-2 Sioux Falls. They get a run in the top half of the 6th inning. Great throw again by Ryan Skoma. Boy, I've been impressed with that arm. Another outfield assist. They get Jared Clark trying to score as the second run, and that ends the inning at home plate. Here's Sadler, followed by Skoma and Mazzola against Ben Moore. First pitch is a changeup that's in there for a strike. Sadler is 0 for 2 tonight and 2 for 11 on the homestand. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Sadler, 15 homers, 52 driven in. He is popped out and grounded out tonight. And the pitch is swung on and fouled back. Now that gets out of play and into the seats. Ray Sadler, a former big leaguer with the Pittsburgh Pirates. 0-2. Swung on, pulled down the left field line. Look out, into the seats it goes. Foul. And some upgrades here on the Manitoba Blue Cross out of town scoreboard. Manitoba Blue Cross, the color of carry. And the 0-2 is outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fargo leading Kansas City 3-2. That's in the 5th. Gary and Lincoln are scoreless in the 6th. 1-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled the plate. And we do it again. Grand Prairie, Laredo are tied at 2 in the 2nd. Sioux City leading St. Paul 1-0 in the 6th. Amarillo and El Paso tied at 2 in the 8th. 1-2 pitch is outside with a breaking ball. And it goes off the glove of Dultz, the catcher. And it's 2-2 now to Ray Sadler. So again, Gary and Lincoln are scoreless in the 6th. Fargo leading Kansas City 3-2 in the 5th. Goldeyes are not taking care of business here. They're trailing 4-2. The pitch is swung on and popped up into center field. Abercrombie coming in. He calls off the second baseman, and King makes the catch. 1 down. We will also have a look here in the bottom of inning number 6 at our Goldeyes This Week feature. Brought to you by Boston Pizza. Come and try Boston Pizza's new Meteor Fall Off the Bone Ribs. Boston Pizza, if you ain't ribbon, you ain't living. Here's Ryan Skoma, 1 for 2 tonight. First pitch is inside, ball 1. 4-2, Sioux Falls. 1 away in the bottom of 6. And the Goldeyes have 2 more games on this homestand before heading on the road. 1-0. Swung on. That is cracked. High and deep to straightaway center. Abercrombie back of the track. He'll look up, pucker up, and kiss it goodbye. Ryan Skoma with his 2nd home run of the year. He'll make the turn at 3rd and come on down. It's a 1-run ball game. His 2nd hit of the night. And the Goldeyes trail 4-3. No doubt about that one. And Skoma now with RBI number 41. And the Goldeyes have homered on back-to-back nights. And here's Josh Mazzola, who's 0 for 2.
Go, Josh!
And the first pitch is in there for a strike. Tomorrow in game 2 of this series, it's party on the patio deck. The 0-1 is outside, 1-1. It's also the 20th season team playing card sets. Given away to the first 4,000. 1-1. Breaking ball, swung on, hit out to left. Ramirez toward the line, and 3/4 of the way back, the left fielder will make the catch. And the Goldeyes are done here in the bottom of inning number 6. But they get a run back, a run on a hit. It was Ryan Skoma's 2nd home run of the year. And there's only 2 out. They still have an opportunity to tie it here. Here's Harther. And the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike. Not very often that happens, but it has tonight. We forgot how many outs there were. Pitch is swung on. That's lifted to right. Okay, here we go. And that falls into Van Stratton's glove, and the Goldeyes are done. So they fly out to left, fly out to right. As I said, 1 run, 1 hit, and nobody left. They get one back. We'll go to the 7th. It is 4-3 for Sioux Falls on TSN 1290.
Do you have a plan to escape winter this year? How about an Air Canada vacations trip with endless sunny skies, pristine white sand beaches, warm turquoise water, friendly people, zesty food, and music that really gets you moving? Plan the perfect escape this winter to the Grand Bahia Principe all-inclusive resort with Air Canada Vacations. Direct flight from Winnipeg to Montego Bay, Jamaica all winter long. Start planning your getaway today at aircanadavacations.com.
Summer in Manitoba sizzles all over the place, from our great beaches to our great ballpark. And I just don't mean on the field. I mean on Goldeyes Grill, where they sizzle up some of the best hot dogs you've ever tasted. Diamond Dogs, the official hot dog of the Goldeyes. Custom made by Winkler Meats. Diamond Dogs are naturally smoked, gluten and allergen free, and made with quality ingredients that deliver full flavor every bite. Try them at the game or pick them up at your local grocer. Diamond Dogs from Winkler Meats. Product quality is our tradition.
You're going to thrive in a big way at the Collegiate on the University of Winnipeg campus, Canada's only high school at university. I'm Julia, a grade 9 student, and I chose the Collegiate because it's a great place to be who you are, make friends, and connect with teachers who treat you like an individual. Attending the Collegiate also prepares students in grades 9 to 12 for their transition to university. It's a decision I'm so glad I made. To learn more about the Collegiate at the University of Winnipeg, visit uwinnipeg.ca/collegiate.
You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball with Paul Edmonds on TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Well, we go to inning number 7, and the Goldeyes trail 4-3. And Stephen King will lead it off, followed by Nick Van Stratton and Corey Morales. And King 0 for 2 tonight. We're talking about tomorrow night in the middle game of this series and the second last game on this homestand. It is Party on the Patio deck and the 20th season team playing card sets given away to the first 4,000 fans, courtesy of Pepsi. And the first pitch. Swung on, popped up. Right side of the infield. Mesquite is running underneath it one way, now the other. He'll make the catch, and there's one out. One away. One away. Here's Nick Van Stratton. He is 0 for 3 tonight. So that's tomorrow, and then also don't forget 4:30 we're on the air with Around the Association. Part of that will be my 20th anniversary team. And a couple of features tomorrow. First pitch to Van Stratton is in there for a strike. 4:30 will be airtime, 5:30 pregame, 6:05 first pitch, and then Sunday, the last game of this homestand. The 0-1. Swung on and missed, and it's 0-2. Van Stratton 0 for 3 tonight. Edgar Osuna works in to his 7th. He has struck out 7. Sunday, a 1:35 start. Fun and games in the Promenade. Kids run the bases for free after the game, courtesy of Kid City. 0-2 is outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And we're on the air at noon, 55 with 40. 1 o'clock pregame, 1:35 first pitch. Love to see you out tomorrow or Sunday or both. Tickets are $5, $7, $12, $14, and $18. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on, line to right field. Lentini, couple of steps back. 1 to his left. And he makes the catch. And guess what? There are 2 away. 2 gone. 2 gone in the inning. 2 away. Here's Corey Morales. He's 0 for 3. What's the best part of this is everybody in the press box here that is around is giving me the 1 out finger, you know, the 1 that you would see on the infield to the outfield, and then the 2 outs with the 2 middle fingers down. And the first pitch is swung on and lifted out toward right, and Lentini's underneath it. He'll make the catch in that falling fly ball, and the inning is over. Zeros across the board. Stretch time in my hometown. We invite you to go and stretch about wherever you are with us tonight. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th inning. 4-3 Sioux Falls, TSN 12-9.
With all the fancy cuisine out there, sometimes nothing hits the spot better than a classic hamburger. The Pony Corral now featuring their half-pound burgers. The famous Golden Boy and the Jimmy G's Mushroom Burger also now featuring the 1-pound Big Fella. Top it off with a nostalgic Coca-Cola bottle, and you've got the perfect meal. Visit your favorite Pony Corral location and maybe enjoy it on the patio. Classic food, classic times at the Pony Corral. Proudly celebrating 25 years. Buying or selling your home is overwhelming, stressful, and where do you start? Realtors know real estate and will guide you through the most important financial decision of your life. Plus, Goldeyes fans, pick up a copy of the Real Estate News and search for Goldie for your chance to win great prizes with our In the Hood promotion. Remember, the Real Estate News is available in print, online, or mobile. Either way, it's in your hands.
.com. Is this the year you catch the big one? It could be if you got the right bait and tackle from Pro-Am Tackle, Winnipeg's exclusive pro shop. Rods, reels, GPS, fish finders, trolling motors, you name it, Pro-Am's got it. And the price is right. Service is exceptional, and they have the only live bait tank in town. So make this the year you haul in more than ever before with a little help from Pro-Am Tackle. Winnipeg's premier bait shop, 1094 Nairn Avenue.
Bottom of the seventh inning. And we're welcoming back Phelan Lentini, Luis Allen, Kevin Mesquite. And the Goldeyes trail 4-3. Ben Moore will work into his seventh. Edgar Osuna's already gone 7. First pitch is on the inside edge for a strike. Lentini showed bunt pulled back and took for a strike at the inside corner. Phelan is 0 for 2 tonight. He was picked off of first base in the second, and then he lined out in the fourth. Pitch is swung on, lifted out toward right field. On the run, Nick Van Straten. He'll close the distance in toward the gap and make the catch for out number 1. And here's Luis Allen. And Allen 0 for 2 tonight. Let's get to the answer and pass along our winner's name on trivia. Now, the trivia contest question brought to you by the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. Place Louis Riel specializing in spacious executive suites. Well, the question tonight was this. And Ben Moore will rock, kick, and fire. And the first pitch on the inside edge for a strike. Tonight, the Tampa Bay Rays open up a series in Los Angeles against the Dodgers. It's the first ever time that the Rays will play at Dodger Stadium. Pitch in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. This leaves just the Toronto Blue Jays as the only Major League team to never host every other team at least once. Pitch is swung on, popped up to center field. Abercrombie will drift back, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. And here's Kevin Mesquite. We wanted to know which team have the Blue Jays never hosted. Congratulations to Jordan Weeb of Altona, Manitoba tonight. Jordan knew the answer to be the San Diego Padres. Here's Mesquite. He's 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. Chris Kissick is throwing to the bullpen for Winnipeg. Down the left field line, no activity in the bullpen for Sioux Falls as Moore is 6 2/3 through this one with a 1-run lead. The 0-1 is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, the San Diego Padres have never played in Toronto. Toronto and San Diego in Toronto is the only game that's never been played in the majors. Of all of the teams that are current franchises in the big leagues. Pitch in there for a strike, 1-2. Congratulations to Jordan Weeb of Altona. He's our winner. Picks up a pair of Goldeye tickets to one of the remaining home games on the regular season schedule. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and Mesquite down on strikes. And the Goldeyes are down on outs. 4 strikeouts tonight for Ben Moore. 1, 2, 3. Winnipeg goes in order. We'll go to the 8th. And also, Jordan Weeb will pick up an opportunity to go into that grand prize draw drum for a weekend stay at the Place Louis at the end of the season. We go to the 8th inning. 4-3 Sioux Falls, TSN 1290.
While there's no known cure for ALS, there is hope. The ALS Society of Manitoba supports families affected by ALS. Our client services coordinator works with your family to determine your needs, and the Brummett Feesby ALS House provides 24-hour care designed to specifically meet the needs of people living with ALS. Because hope is important in the lives of those affected by ALS. The ALS Society of Manitoba. We help our people every way we can. Visit alsmb.ca.
If you love East Indian food and want to introduce your friends to it, bring them to the Clay Oven. They have the best butter chicken in town. Plus, the new Hakka menu features Indian Chinese fusion. First-timers will love exploring the flavors of our tally platters. Another fresh batch of naan bread is coming out of the oven right now. The Clay Oven, with 3 locations, including the brand new restaurant, open year-round in the ballpark. Reserve your dinner party or game day seat on the patio at clayoven.ca.
The Winnipeg Blue Bombers are back in action. And as official sponsors, Don's Photo and Canon are sending you to the sidelines as the team's official fan photographer. Capture the blue and gold from the field using the latest equipment provided by Canon, like the all-new Canon Rebel T5i. Its easy-to-use functions, stunning image quality, and DSLR features make the Canon Rebel T5i the best camera on the field. Get in on the action with your Winnipeg Blue Bombers and the all-new Canon Rebel T5i. Enter in-store at any Manitoba Don's Photo location to win. Visit bluebombers.com for details.
You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball with Paul Edmonds on TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Well, we go to the 8th inning and a new pitcher for the Goldeyes. That's it for Edgar Osuna, who I would say had a good start here tonight. By definition, it is not a quality start. He gave up 1 more earned run than you're allowed for that distinction. But 7 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs, all earned, 7 strikeouts. And I thought that Edgar did a good job here tonight. And he's done through 7. Chris Kissick takes over. Here's Marcos Rodriguez, 4-3 Sioux Falls, top of 8. Kissick, the right-hander for Winnipeg, delivers first pitch on the outside edge for a strike. This will be a different look for Chris Kissick on Sioux Falls than Edgar Osuna gave him, because Kissick throws much harder. Rodriguez, Abercrombie, and Pahuda here in this 8th inning. Pitch is swung on and missed, and it's 0-2. So again, Osuna, the line on him tonight, 7 innings as the pitcher of record on a losing side. 7 hits, 4 runs. All earned. 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. 0-2 is half a swing. Did he go? The appeal at third? No, says Joe Stegner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And this pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. Chris Kissick from British Columbia. 28-year-old right-hander, making his 40th appearance tonight. He's 1-4 with a .291. 1-2 is high with a fastball. 2-2. Marcos Rodriguez is 2 for 3 tonight. And the 2-2 is outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Come on, Rodriguez. Oh, run right there. Hey, Rob,
Chris Kissick is now still top 5, but moves up a spot with his 40th appearance, just behind his teammate for the league lead. Pitch is swung on and missed, and Rodriguez goes down on strikes on that split-finger fastball. Strikeout number 1 for Chris Kissick, and there's 1 away in the 8th. You have Mark Haynes of Laredo and Brendan Lafferty of Winnipeg here with 41 appearances each, and then Chad Povich of Laredo with 40. Joe Harris and Chris Kissick with 39 coming in, and now Kissick making his 40th. Speaking of which, Brendan Lafferty is down in the bullpen getting loose here, the left-hander for Winnipeg. First pitch to Abercrombie is swung on and fouled at the plate, and that ball bounced up and hit Abercrombie in the head. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Reggie Abercrombie. He swung the bat, it hit the ball, it bounced the ball right back down into the box and popped up and hit him in the head. Now he has the batting helmet on, of course, and he's going to tell everybody that it got him in the back of the head. Strike 1. Abercrombie tonight has flown out, doubled and scored, and struck out. So he's 1 for 3. And Kissick will come set. And the pitch. Swung on, lined out to left, well hit. Skoma going back. It's over his head off the base of the wall. He'll pick it up on a bare head. He'll fire it towards second. It's really high, and Abercrombie will slide underneath Kevin Mosquite and be there safely as the ball gets by the Goldeyes second baseman. So Abercrombie with an absolute bullet off the base of the wall will have a second double of the night. And here's Tim Pahuda. And Pahuda with a home run tonight, his league-leading 23rd. Will stand in from the left-hand side. One out, one on. 4-3. Sioux Falls leading here in the 8th. And a step up by Kissick to look Abercrombie back towards second base. Kissick, by the way, 40 hits now in 43 2/3 innings. 14 earned runs, 5 walks, 44 strikeouts, opposition batting .232 against him. And the pitch to Pahuda is low, ball 1. Pahuda struck out twice. It's been all or nothing for Tim Pahuda. He struck out twice and had a 2-run homer. Tomorrow, Pete Gailey gets the start for the Goldeyes. They have just told us that Vasquez will get the start for Sioux Falls. Yeah, they pronounce it Kyle Vasquez. He's from Berlin, Connecticut. I think everybody else would probably call him Vasquez. 1-0 is outside, 2 balls and no strikes, but it's Vasquez. Kyle Vasquez will start tomorrow against Pete Gailey. And Vasquez, the right-hander. 2 balls and no strikes to Pahuda. Jared Clark stands on deck. And the pitch is swung on, punched out towards center field. Right there is Graham. He'll make the catch. Abercrombie's going to tag. He's going to go to third, and he will be there safely. Wow, gutsy play by Reggie Abercrombie. That was not very deep in towards center field, about 3/4 of the way back. And he watched Graham, and then he moved from second to third. Graham's throw was a little offline, and Amos had to come back of the bag at third to make the catch. So it's a fly out for the second out, but Abercrombie moves 90 feet. That was impressive right there. Most guys do not move from second to third on that ball hit to center field. And here's Jared Clark, righty versus righty, first pitch. And he's going to try to bunt. And he breaks the plate of the plate, misses the baseball, runs out of the batter's box, and of course has strike 1. And there's 2 away, I need to remind you. 0-1 to Jared Clark. 1 for 2 with a walk and a run scored for the third baseman. The pitch is a breaking ball that's low, 1 ball and 1 strike. 4-3 Sioux Falls in front. There's 2 outs and a runner 90 feet away for them. Clark hitting .215. 15 homers, 42 driven in. 1-1 pitch is low, 2 balls and 1 strike. Clark has bounced out back to the pitcher tonight, walked and scored in that 3-run 4th inning, and then had an infield single, and was thrown out trying to score from second on an RBI single by Dultz for the final out of the 6th. We're in the 8th. 2 balls and 1 strike. The pitch is just off the table, 3-1.
From the heater.
I don't know what we have for a gathering here tonight.
He can take a walk, but he can't hit.
3 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch is low, ball 4.
You can't walk Subway.
And now here comes Rick Forney, and the left-handed hitting J.P. Ramirez due up. He's going to bring Lafferty into the baseball game. So Rick Forney will emerge out of the Goldeyes third base dugout and will likely make a pitching change. The entire infield will assemble. That will be it for Kissick. Lafferty's night will begin right now. We'll take a 60-second timeout. Runners on the corners, 2 away. Sioux Falls at the top of the 8th, leading by 1 on TSN 1290.
The Winnipeg Goldeyes make dreams come true by providing live baseball experiences to charities, nonprofit groups, and inner-city programs. Now, with the Goldeyes Community Zone, you can make even more memories. For group tickets, contact the Goldeyes at 982-BASE. These extra seats are only possible through generous donations from the Community Zone partners. So from the Winnipeg Goldeyes and Community Zone recipients, thank you. John Henry Creations, Investors Group, CarStar Automotive, and Manitoba Lotteries Corporation. You like to shop around and ask,
is that the best you can do?
So do we. When it comes to windows, Best Windows and Doors doesn't go with just a single manufacturer. We shop around. Only the best quality, efficiency, and warranty will do. And only a few have it all. And that's all you'll find at Best Windows. So go ahead, shop around and ask,
is that the best you can do?
No doubt you'll find your way to Best Windows and Doors, where the best is all we do. 1676 St. James.
Live, loud, and loving every minute of Goldeyes action. This is TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
8th inning, 2 out, 2 on. J.P. Ramirez, a left-handed batter. He's going to face Brendan Lafferty, a left-handed thrower. That's it for Chris Kissick tonight. 2/3 of an inning, 1 hit. No runs, responsible for 2, and they're on the corners for the Canaries. A walk, a strikeout, and this pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 452-0909. So Lafferty will come in and make his team and league leading 42nd appearance. He's 3-2 with a 3.63 ERA. 28 hits in 39 2/3 innings. 16 earned runs. He's walked 17, struck out 38, and the opposition batting 201 against him. So here we go. Another crucial point of this baseball game tonight. And Ramirez, an RBI double in a 3-run 4th inning. He's 1 for 2 with a walk. Abercrombie at third. Clark is at first base. And Lafferty, the lefty, will come set. First pitch is a little bit low, ball 1. 4,792 here tonight. 4792. On a cool night again in August. 1-0. Breaking ball is on the inside edge for a strike, and it's 1-1. One ball, 1 strike to J.P. Ramirez, hitting .302. And Lafferty will come set. 1-1. Breaking ball, swung on, and bounced right back to Lafferty. He fields it, slips, gets the ball, and fired it away at first base. A run will be in to score. Clark will be told to stop at third, and up to second is Ramirez. And it's 5-3. A comebacker by Ramirez. Lafferty knocked it down, found it, slipped, found it again, fired it to first, still had time, but threw it away. And that will be E1. And Kevin Doltz the batter. So runners now at second and third as Abercrombie scores to make it 5-3.
I think he saw Goldeyes on the batter.
And Doltz is 1 for 3 tonight, an RBI single. in the 6th. And that represents right now the go-ahead run, the winning run. First pitch is outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 5 runs, 8 hits now on the Culligan in-game line score for Sioux Falls. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error for Winnipeg. 1-0 is high, 2 balls and no strikes. And Gabe Aguilar throwing down in the bullpen for Winnipeg. 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1. And that is error number 1 here tonight for Winnipeg. They did not make an error last night. They made 2 on Wednesday. And the only other game on this homestand that they made a fielding miscue. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on, filleted right side foul by Daltz. And out of play, and it's 2-2. 5-3 Sioux Falls. We're in the 8th inning. Runners at 2nd and 3rd. No RBI on that comebacker by J.P. Ramirez. The run will be unearned, by the way. 2-2 is a fastball low and inside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. I remember running into a scorer at one time that wanted to argue about the baseball rule that if you made an error as a pitcher, it should count against your earned run average. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Good changeup. And he got Daltz right there. And that is it for Sioux Falls. But they get a run. How important it will be, we'll find out. 1 hit, 1 error, 2 left. Bottom of 8 is next. Sioux Falls back in front by 2 at 5-3 on TSN 1290.
It's furniture that has a story to tell. Discover the unrivaled character and craftsmanship only Manitoba Made can offer with Prairie Barnwood. Prairie Barnwood specializes in handcrafted furniture and decor made from dismantled barns from across the Canadian prairies. From mantels to countertops, furniture, even custom pieces, it's all made in Manitoba. See these one-of-a-kind works of art for yourself. Learn more about Manitoba Reclaimed Barnwood furniture today at prairiebarnwood.com.
In business, every day is an opportunity to ask, where do you go from here? You didn't succeed by doing only one thing well. At MNP, we look at the entire business picture so you can get the most from every aspect of your operation. Strategies to optimize performance while mitigating risk, reducing costs, and streamlining process will help ensure your business is always operating at its full potential. MNP, wherever business takes you. Learn more at mnp.ca.
Did you know that water makes up more than half of your body weight? Every cell, tissue, and organ in your body needs water to maintain its temperature, remove waste, and lubricate joints. Culligan's filtered bottled water delivered right to your door is the best choice for hydration.
Call or click today to enjoy Culligan bottled water service for as little as $21.75 a month. Just call 204-694-5180 or visit drinkculligan.com. Culligan, better water, pure and simple. Limited time offer. Dealer participation may vary. See dealer for details.
Top of the order for Winnipeg, bottom of 8, though. 5-3. Sioux Falls. Ben Moore works into his 8th, and they have a little bit of stirring in the bullpen for Sioux Falls right now. Graham, Ramon, and Sadler, hitters 1, 2, and 3. 5-3. Sioux Falls in front. Glad to have you along tonight. My name is Paul Edmonds. Tyler Graham, 1 for 2 with a sacrifice tonight. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Fargo in the 7th tonight, leading Kansas City 4-2. They're scoreless in Lincoln in the 8th between Gary and the Salt Dogs. 1-0 is outside, 2 balls and no strikes. And that's on the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard. El Paso beat Amarillo 3-2 and 8. Sox drop another game. The 2-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. And they're about to start game number 2 out in West Texas of that doubleheader. Sioux City leads St. Paul 3-1 in the 7th. The 2-1 swung on. That's hit out to left field. J.P. Ramirez drifting back, and he will make the catch for out number 1. And the batter is Amos Ramon, who's 1 for 2. Hit by a pitch, had an RBI single, scored a run, and then struck out his last run. And Grand Prairie leads Laredo 4-2 in the 4th. Finals in the big leagues. The Angels beat Cleveland in Cleveland tonight. Los Angeles 5, Cleveland 2. First pitch is high, ball 1. Washington beat Philadelphia 9-2. And Cincinnati over San Diego 7-2. 1-0. Swung on and a chopper up the third base line, but foul. And Amos runs it out hard, and we'll have to come back with a 1-1 count on him. Aguilar still throwing to the bullpen for Winnipeg, the left-hander. Jack Van Leeuwen, the left-hander, in the bullpen for Sioux Falls. And a righty down there as well. I would presume it would be Alan Durat, their closer. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Amos stands back in. The pitch. Breaking ball is in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. To Amos, who's hitting .286, 8 homers, and 44 driven in. The 1-2. Swung on and fouled back. And over the roof here at Shaw Park and out onto Pioneer Avenue. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. And the pitch. Swung on, fouled at the plate. That's a ball and 2 strikes. Well, we're just about into darkness here. Definitely dusk. And the 1-2 pitch is a breaking ball that just missed outside. 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fans getting on Steve Linton a little bit, our home plate umpire here. The pitch. Breaking ball swung on, hit to center field. Abercrombie coming in, still coming, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. And here's Ray Sadler, who's 0 for 3 tonight and 2 for 12 in the series at home between the Explorers and now Sioux Falls. The homestand, 2 for 12. Sadler's popped out, grounded out, and flown out tonight.
You're definitely a hitter. 0 for 3.
And a ball came out of that bullpen for Sioux Falls. Tom Bates, the Goldeyes first base coach, runs over to grab it. Into the Canaries dugout it goes. And Ben Moore facing Ray Sadler. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Ben Moore, if you're wondering, 3 complete games this year. 1 complete game shutout. 1-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Sioux Falls as a team almost with a 5 ERA, 4.95, 1-1. Breaking ball, swung on and fouled back. I wonder what it would be if you took Ben Moore out. He's given up 3 runs tonight in 7 2/3. His ERA was just over 4 coming in. He has struck out 4 tonight. He has 103 strikeouts to lead the league overall. Pitches inside, 2-2. You know, he does get hit, but he just doesn't seem to break. Does Ben Moore. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a foul back. Off the glove of the catcher, Dulce. He couldn't squeeze it. Sadler will stay alive. Again, 4,792 here tonight. 47-92. 2-2 pitch. Fastball called, third strike on the outside corner, and Sadler will go down looking. And that's a handful of strikeouts for Ben Moore here tonight. And the Goldeyes go 1-2-3 in this 8th. And Ben Moore is retired 8 in a row after that home run to Ryan Skoma. We go to the 9th, 5-3 Sioux Falls, TSN 1290.
Midtown Car Wash cleans your car inside and out and leaves your car sparkling. Their fresh water, quality products, and modern equipment provide customers the very best in auto cleaning, inside and out. For over 50 years, Midtown Car Wash has been dedicated to providing the best full-service vehicle cleaning by our friendly, experienced staff. For the very best in auto cleaning, visit Midtown Car Wash, 344 Gertrude Street at Donald.
Do you know where all your food comes from? Eating local is easy. At the Carver's Knife, all of the meat they sell comes from local Manitoba meat producers. Tender, aged beef, quality pork, and chicken. The Carver's Knife offers the finest meat products Manitoba has to offer. Because quality matters. It has to be the Carver's Knife. Supporting local farmers. 1530 Regent Avenue West and 39 Marion Street in the Dominion Center Mall.
Hi, I'm Chris Walby. Simplicity Lawn Tractors are known for giving the best cut. Now your friends at Yetmans Limited would like to introduce you to the Simplicity Region EX lawn tractor. The Region EX is designed to bring you more performance, comfort, durability, and value. And best of all, because it's the Simplicity, you're getting the best cut. No one can beat it. So hurry and test drive the Simplicity Region EX today. For a Simplicity dealer near you, contact Yetmans Limited in Winnipeg. Hey, Simplicity, the way to a beautiful lawn.
Live, loud, and loving every minute of Goldeyes action. This is TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Well, we go to the 9th inning. Gabe Aguilar will be the 4th pitcher of the night for Winnipeg. And Aguilar will take over for Brendan Lafferty, who goes 1/3 of an inning. No hits, no runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. Can charge that run in inning number 8 to Chris Kissick. It would be unearned. And this pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. First pitch swung on, bounced out toward the right side of the diamond. A step to his right, Mesquite. Up with it, over to first, 1 away, as Stephen King is retired on 1 pitch. So Aguilar, 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 9th. Back to the top of the order, Nick Van Stratton. And Van Stratton 0 for 4. Sees another left-hander. For Aguilar, a lefty out of El Paso, Texas. Went to the University of New Mexico. First pitch is low, ball 1. Gabe Aguilar, 19 appearances now, no record, a 3.13 ERA. 44 hits in 31 2/3, now 32 innings, pitches inside 2-0. 11 earned runs, 6 walks, 16 strikeouts, opposition batting .333 against him. And the pitch is in there for a strike. We wondered, with and without Ben Moore in the lineup, or without his stats, what the ERA would be for Sioux Falls. if you're interested in crunching numbers. Their team ERA would be a quarter point higher without him. 2-1. Swung on, ground ball back up the middle. Diving out as Mazzola comes up with it. And from his knees, cannot find it in his glove. There will be no throw. It will be an infield single for Nick Van Straten, his 104th hit of the year to lead this Sioux Falls team. And here is Corey Morales, who's 0 for 4 tonight. Well, there's probably two choices here for Steve Shirley. When you look ahead to the bottom of the ninth, Ben Moore to continue, or Alan Durant, his closer. Either way, the Goldeyes are going to face a very good arm. The best starter or a real good closer to try to come back from this 5-3 deficit in this ninth inning. Throw goes over to first base. And Van Straten, who was 20 of 26 in the base paths, gets back in time.
Double play.
And another throw over to first, and again, Van Straten dives back in safely. You know, the Goldeyes here tonight just have not been that sharp. Made some mistakes that haven't shown up necessarily. And a throw goes over to first. And again, Van Straten back in time. They posted 2 errors on the board here. And I'm looking to see where that other error might have happened on Winnipeg. We know that Lafferty made an error. Throw goes over to first, and again, Van Straten back in time. No pitches toward Corey Morales yet. Here comes the first one. Fastball wide. Ball 1. You know, they had a rundown where they didn't execute it, or at least a good snap throw where they probably could have got into a rundown, and on the throw and catch, it wasn't relayed over to third. 1-0. Swung on, foul back. 1 ball, 1 strike. They got picked off tonight at first base at 1 point. They've been out hit 8-5. Outscored 5-3 on the Culligan in-game line score. And they have posted 2 errors against Winnipeg, and I just have 1. Throw goes over to first, and Van Straten back in time. One ball, 1 strike.
Oh, you think that's the ball.
Aguilar will come set. The 1-1 to Morales. Swung on and missed on that fastball, and it's 1-2. Morales has flown out, struck out, bounced out, and flown out again. He's 0 for 4. Hitting .265, 3 homers and 35 driven in. 1-2. Throw goes over to first, and Van Straten back in time. As we mentioned, the Goldeyes have stolen more bases this year than Sioux Falls. Van Straten, though, with 20 of 26 to lead this Canaries team. 1-2. Swung on, fouled away right side. And out of play. Michael Gonzalez of El Paso has 37 stolen bases. And Zach Penpraise with 31 of Fargo. Matt Forgatch of Lincoln with 28. Former Goldeye Adam Frost of St. Paul with 27. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball, bounced out toward third. Could be 2. Ramon to second for 1. Down to 1, not in time. Just a little too long to get to Amos. It wasn't hit hard enough. But a good pickup, and they get the lead runner. Morales across the bag at first. A fielder's choice. Van Straten is erased 5-4. And there's 2 down for Marcos Rodriguez, who is 2 for 4 tonight. And with 2 away here, we look ahead to the bottom of 9 for Winnipeg. Skoma, Mazzola, and Harther. And Aguilar will come set. First pitch is actually a throw over to first. And this time, Morales, who's 16 of 20 on the base paths, back in time. Five-3 Sioux Falls, 2 away, top of 9. The pitch. Breaking ball is outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Rodriguez, a base hit in the first, flew out in the 4th. Singled, stole a base and scored in the 6th. Struck out to start the 8th. Lefty here with Aguilar. Allen sets up outside, 1-0. Breaking ball is in there for a strike. One ball, 1 strike. Rodriguez batting .321. The pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed. And it's 1-2. And Marcos Rodriguez goes for a little walk. Marcos Rodriguez resides in Jupiter, Florida. 6'1", 210. He is 30 years old. And the throw goes over to first base. And Morales back in time. Reggie Abercrombie stands on deck. One and 2. And the pitch, runner on the move, pitch is swung on and missed. Throw goes down to second. Doesn't matter. It's a strikeout that ends the inning at home plate. And Gabe Aguilar picks up a strikeout here tonight. The Goldeyes have struck out a total of 10 Sioux Falls Canaries. However, the Canaries lead at the end of 8.5. For them in the 9th, no runs, 1 hit, 1 left. Last chance coming up for the Goldeyes. When we come back, 5-3. They need 2 to tie, 3 to win it in a walk-off. We'll see if they've got it in them to extend the winning streak when we return to downtown on TSN 1290.
It's furniture that has a story to tell. Discover the unrivaled character and craftsmanship only Manitoba Made can offer with Prairie Barnwood. Prairie Barnwood specializes in handcrafted furniture and decor made from dismantled barns from across the Canadian prairies. From mantels to countertops, furniture, even custom pieces, it's all made in Manitoba. See these one-of-a-kind works of art for yourself. Learn more about Manitoba Reclaimed Barnwood furniture today at prairiebarnwood.com.
In business, every day is an opportunity to ask, where do you go from here? You didn't succeed by doing only one thing well. At MNP, we look at the entire business picture so you can get the most from every aspect of your operation. Strategies to optimize performance while mitigating risk, reducing costs, and streamlining process will help ensure your business is always operating at its full potential. MNP, wherever business takes you. Learn more at mnp.ca.
It's a quiet evening at the lake. You can hear the birds singing before bed. The gentle waves. It doesn't get any better than this. Unless
you add Archangel Fireworks to your night. Having a birthday? Amp it up with fireworks. Family reunion? Nothing says we missed you like a crackling peony exploding in the sky. Typical Wednesday? You guessed it. You need Archangel Fireworks. 104 Pembina Highway.
Well, we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Alan Durant will be the new pitcher. Ben Moore is done for the night. He was very sharp. Goldeyes need 2 runs to tie, 3 runs to win it here in the bottom of 9. It's Alan Durant, the closer. Ben Moore, 8 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs. They're all earned, a walk, and 5 strikeouts tonight. And here's Ryan Skoma with a home run, an RBI single, and a fielder's choice. He's 2 for 3. First pitch from the right-hander Durant is on the outside edge for a strike. This pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. And Durant will come set to his belt. The 0-1 is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Alan Durant from Asheville, North Carolina, 6'5", 240. He will be 28 in November. 5-3 Sioux Falls. The 1-1. Swung on and fouled back. Good rip right there by Skoma. For Alan Durant, his 31st appearance of the year. He's 0-2 with a 2.20 ERA. 17 saves. He's looking for his 18th here tonight. 24 hits in 28 2/3. 7 earned runs, only 5 walks, 30 strikeouts in 28 2/3. Opposition hitting .224 against him. 1-2 is low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. If you're scoring at home, wondering where the second error has come from, there has been a request from downstairs to change an infield single awarded to Jared Clark to an error on Amos Ramon at third back in inning number 6. The pitch swung on, line to left for a base hit. Third hit tonight for Ryan Skoma. And the Goldeyes will bring the potential tying run to the plate. And here's Josh Mazzola. So again, go back to the 6th, take an infield single away from Jared Clark, score an error on Amos Ramon, and that came from downstairs. And the first pitch to Mazzola is in there for a strike. Josh is 0 for 3 tonight. 4 for 14 on the homestand. Now is the Goldeyes' 6th hit. The 0-1 is in the dirt. And Mazzola lays off of that. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. And Kevin Dultz, the catcher, went out to have a little chat with Alan Durant. Mazzola struck out in the first, struck out in the third, flew out for the second out in the 6th. The pitch is just outside 2-1.
He's scared of you, Mazzola. He's scared.
5-3, Sioux Falls in front. Leadoff man aboard here in the bottom of 9. Durant comes set. The 2-1 is in there for a strike, and it's 2-2. If you are wondering about maybe the Goldeyes with 1 swing tying it or winning it, Alan Durant has only served up 1 home run this year in 28 2/3 innings. The 2-2 swung on and fell back to the screen. And it's still 2 balls and 2 strikes. Only 1 home run allowed by Alan Durant in 28 2/3 innings. A little shy of 5,000 here tonight, but they're into it. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mazzola. The pitch swung on and fell back. 86-mile-an-hour heater, and it's still 2-2. The Goldeyes right-handed swinging shortstop. Two balls and 2 strikes. Durant looks in to get the sign from Kevin Dultz. 2-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled back again by Mazzola. By the way, in telling the story yesterday about Josh Mazzola and seeing the sheared bat in half when he hit the 3-run homer yesterday, and just sheared in half. Pretty much where, if you're here tonight, where the pale wood meets the black wood. It just kind of cut on a diagonal line right there. The pitch is high, 3-2. He also showed me on the black part of the bat, the barrel, where he made contact with the baseball, and the baseball stitches were embedded on the barrel of the bat. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Mazzola. The pitch is inside, ball 4. And Mazzola will take a walk. Only the second walk issued tonight by Sioux Falls pitching. And there's 2 on for Casey Harther. And he looks down to Rick Forney coaching third. And the infield wants to talk about it a little bit. The battery does for the Canaries, and the third baseman, Jared Clark, as to whether he has to crash in on a potential bunt here off the bat of Harther. Forney came down and whispered something quickly to Casey Harther about what the strategy is here. The outfield is deep on Casey Harther. A little blooper probably gets down if they go and allow him to swing away. First pitch, swung on, chopper left side, that's going to get through. And bound into left field. They're going to wave in Skoma. Up with the ball, Ramirez. His throw will be cut off. First pitch swinging. RBI single by Harther. And it's 5-4. And Casey's second hit of the night. Mazzola stops at second. And now you've got Lentini due up here, and we're going to get a pitching visit from Mike Meyer, the pitching coach for the Sioux Falls Canaries. 5-4, Sioux Falls leads it. And Casey Harther is likely going to come out of the game, and they will have Chris Salamita run in his place. And Casey Harther drives in a big run. First pitch swing with a single through the left side. So Chris Salamita will pinch run here as the potential winning run for Winnipeg in this 9th inning. Now, if you're Rick Forney, you've got to play for the win here. And I think most everyone would say that Lentini will be bunting. Mound meeting is over. Rodriguez over at first. Clark at third. Both in on the grass expecting a bunt here. Tying run at second. Nobody out. First pitch. And Lentini pops up the bunt. It's caught by Durant. And there's one away. And the runners have to get back to second and first. So the bunt gets popped up. And that's been a problem for the Goldeyes this year. And here is Luis Allen, who has the ability to win the Goldeyes the game, but also has the ability to bang into a double play and end it. Which way it will go, we'll find out here momentarily. And Luis is 0 for 3 tonight. 1 out, runners at first and second base. Goldeyes trailing by 1. And Alan Durant will come set. First pitch to El Cabong is in there for a strike. Looked a little high to me. Allen tonight is bounced out, thrown out twice. He is 1 for 12 on this homestand. Durant comes set. The 0-1. Breaking ball is in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. Luis Allen, 2 home runs, 38 driven in. There is no wind to speak of tonight. Durant comes set, and the pitch. Swung on, ground ball down the first base line. Picked up by Ramirez, and he'll scramble to get to first to get the out of Luis Allen. A similar play that essentially won Winnipeg a game last year against Fargo in the playoffs to wrap up the series. Well, the Goldeyes are now one single away from probably scoring the winning run, but they're down to their last out. A play unassisted made at first base. And here is Kevin Mesquite. And Kevin Mesquite is 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored tonight. And Mesquite will step in from the right-hand side. And Durant will come set, first pitch. Swung on, fouled back to the screen for strike one on that fastball. So Mazzola over to third, Salamita up to second. And Mesquite tonight, a walk, a run scored in the third. He's flown out and struck out since then. Goldeyes down to their final out. It's 5-4 Sioux Falls. The 0-1 is in there for a strike, and they're down to their final strike. And Mesquite thought that was a little bit low. Nothing in 2 to Kevin Mesquite. Protect time now at the plate. And Durant will come set, and now Mesquite will step out. Winning run, or pardon me, the go-ahead run for Winnipeg, the winning run at second base, the tying run at third. The pitch is just outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. What I was thinking of is Alan Durant has just 1 wild pitch that he's served up this year. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Kevin Mesquite. And the pitch is outside, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Alan Durant around the plate, only 1 homer allowed, only 1 wild pitch. If you're thinking the Goldeyes maybe scoring the tying run on something back toward the screen. 2-2 to Mesquite. The pitch. Swung on, and that's blooped out towards shallow center. That's going to drop for a base hit. In to score Mazzola. In to score Salamita. And Mesquite has won it for Winnipeg. A 2-run bloop single to center. And the Goldeyes scored 3 runs in the bottom of the 9th to win it. Their 4th straight on this homestand. And their 41st of the year. Fish win. Fish win. Fish win tonight to open the series on a 2-run bloop single by Kevin Mesquite. What a baseball game tonight in downtown. And Winnipeg gets 3 runs. They do so on 3 hits. 1 will be left, and the final score will be Winnipeg 6, Sioux Falls 5. Alan Durant blows the save. The hero, Kevin Mesquite, tonight. And the Goldeyes keep the winning streak alive. We'll take a timeout. Totals post-game. Lots more coming up after these on TSN 1290.
No interest, no payments, no taxes. Biggest discounts ever. Free this, free that. No freight, no purchase necessary. Drive for free.
Overwhelmed with all the empty promises? At Andy Rewicki's Selker Chrysler Dodge Jeep, there are no gimmicks, just great deals on new and pre-owned vehicles. They're a family-run dealership that treats everybody like part of the family. Drop in and see for yourself where the true value lies. Andy Rewicki's Selker Chrysler Dodge Jeep, just a slapshot